Hello, everybody, and welcome to Marquee Gaming tonight as we are back here once more for our 128th session of Mystical Mishaps this evening. Hope everyone is doing well. It is good to see you all, and yeah, welcome in. All right. Why don't we get started with our player introductions, and we'll see where things go from here. So, Mike, starting with you. Take it away.
Hi, my name is Michael, also known as Bardic Dice, and I'm knocked out and blind, so I'm going to do my introduction as such. Yeah, I don't really have much announcements, so I play Dav, who's blind and bound up and knocked out. So yeah, he's at level. I usually look at it 9, right? Four wizard. 5
Also,
wizard.
you shouldn't even be talking if you're knocked out.
4 artificer. Yeah, but I have to do the introduction. This is Michael. See, that's why I'm not doing the voice. Yeah. You know. Yeah. So, but I'm in solidarity with everything. And Michael's probably freaking out in a tree or a rock somewhere. I don't even know. So I don't know what's going on. I'll have to ask him about that. But yes, any questions? Or do we do any question this week?
Yes. Do we have a question? You're muted, so
nope.
Now you're mute. Blind mute and Death next.
I just said I was like, I think everyone looks to me for a question. I think someone else should. What are your curiosities, guys? What do we want to know about each other? I think we should. Let's get
regular
curious.
Gummies, sweet gummies, or sour gummies. Boom!
What?
I like sour gummies. And that's it. That's my introduction today.
Or
okay.
actually,
Can I have a question
flavor?
too? Oh,
go. Go. Yeah.
Okay,
never mind. No, we can save it for next week.
Yeah, save your question.
No, please do it. Do mine. Do it instead. No, I want to know.
What?
I'll just say it so you can think about it for a whole week. Okay.
Okay.
What is the worst haircut you've ever had? That's what I want to know.
That's good.
Okay.
Oh, I've had some bad ones too.
But I have a question though for
Come with
Mike's
pictures,
question, because I need to understand something. Because you said regular gummies, sour gummies, or sweet gummies. What is the difference between like a regular and a sweet gummy?
You think a Swedish fish is like a regular, or like maybe like a.
You like the fish
snack
ones? It's the ones that don't have like the sugar on the outside.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
Okay.
just like plain gummy worms.
Like a Sour Patch would be a sweet gummy, like a sugar covered gummy. Or like
That's
a
sour though too, is it?
Worm. Not necessarily. Well, I mean that one is, but like, yeah. But that's right. But that was on the sour one. I'm just saying if it's that, but not sour.
Okay.
I would classify Sour Patch Kids as sour because almost every single sour candy has sugar on the outside, or like it has like a sweet aspect to it. So I think that can't count. I think it's got the major profile is I'd say.
It's in a Venn diagram of both.
Okay.
As our.
Well, anyways, Mike, why don't you answer your question then?
Oh, I did. Sour.
Sour.
That's what I said.
Okay. There you go. We have the answer. Now we will pass it on to player number 3, which is Ashley.
Hello, I'm Ashley. I draw stuff and I write stuff and sometimes I post it. I do have some Mishaps doodles over on the tavern from last time and just random that were really fun. It was a nice little treat. Rolling in at 1 HP tonight, it is Euphemia, our human druid. She's also reeling from a pretty bad failed spell from our last session.
That was rough, yes.
That was a lot, and I think she is still reeling. So that's where we're starting. I'm curious to see what happens with that. I'm not like a big candy person in general, but this summer I found these fancy like Swedish gummies that are fish, and they're very good. And they come in like elderflower and blackberry flavors, and they're like a little sour, but they're not super sour and they're not super sweet, and they're just really nice. So those are my favorite, and they're really the only candy I've been eating.
Awesome. Did I put a link in the chat? I don't know if I did. I'll do it anyways. If I didn't. There it is. There's a link to Ashley's stuff. Go give her some support on her website. And yeah, go check that out. We're going to pass it up to Kelly now, our second player.
Hello, I'm Kelly. I play Winnie, the level 6 monk and level 3 cleric, who has a whole 17 hit points. Honestly, I think some of those were chat, and then I got, I think, a little bit of healing, so that's nice. But yeah, certainly not the strongest I've ever been. Let's see, in terms of gummies, actually, gummy candy is typically not. Sometimes I do like some, I guess, gummy candy. Goes in phases. I would say sweet probably, because I don't really like sour things that much at all. So I'd say definitely sweet. Or I guess regular, because I do like fruit snacks and like gushers and that kind of stuff. Like I don't know if that counts as like a gummy. For gelatinous,
They
I don't know.
are.
I'm not sure. But yeah, that's a sweet.
What is a gummy?
Let's really define what a gummy is.
We have a lot of questions we need to answer about what gummies are. What is a true gummy? All of that.
Yeah.
We're avoiding our kidnapping by answering those questions.
Yes.
Yeah, we're sad.
Delaying the inevitable. All right, and then our first player tonight, we got Rachel.
Hi. I am Rachel, also known as Pip. You can find me over on Instagram at Pip400art while I post all my art. I just posted a picture from our game over at Lord Gasumba's yesterday. That was really fun. My character lost an ear. You know how it goes. And yeah, so then I will probably post more art there soon. I also stream art here on Marquee Gaming. I have been trying Friday nights out. I really liked how that went last week, so I'm thinking another Friday night stream will be in order. I will put up an event as it comes closer to time so you guys are in the know. And then, yeah, today I play Eleonora Edivane. She is a level 9 warlock of death, and she has died quite a bit and is hoping to avoid death today. So we'll see how that goes. I'll try my best. Oh. My Ethernet wasn't plugged in. Now we're trying it. Let's see if that
I
works.
was just about to send Mark a
You're like
message.
Yeah.
slightly
I want to
delayed.
double check.
Your mouth was not even close to your
I bumped
words.
it,
It was
yeah.
great.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, someone in the LB said it in the chat too, and I was like, dang it.
Yeah.
Okay.
One thing
I
we
like-
learned
it
not to
doesn't-
take Rachel on her word on when we ask her.
Yep.
Well, my Ethernet, you know how it'll click? It doesn't click. It's like broken. So it slips in and out like really, really easy. So I think I bumped it and then it didn't. Anyways. And then as for the gummies, I don't really like sour that much. I'll take sweet anytime. Although Ashley did get me these like, I don't even know what brand they were, but they were from World Market, I think. And they were like blackberry sour gummies. And those were like the best things I've ever had. Like those were so good. And I just want to buy all of them, but we don't have a World Market in the area. So I guess not.
Online, they have an online store.
They're
Also,
really good.
I just remembered when we were, I don't know if I remember, it was Warheads, like early aughts, like those like really sour candies with, like,
Warheads.
in the middle.
Mhm.
So like me and Rachel didn't like sour things so much, but we wanted to be cool. Or at least I did this. I don't know if Rachel did this. I literally would put it in water, the Warhead in water, like a glass of water until it got down to the sweet part, and then I just eat the sweet part. Yeah, so like.
Yes,
I'm
I remember
curious.
That was the way to do it.
I'm curious why you thought that was cool, though. Just curious.
Because I wanted to be like, I eat warhead. I wanted to
Okay.
be truthful when I was like, oh yeah, I eat warheads. And then I could be like, but I wouldn't have to tell anyone I put it in water, so it felt
Yeah,
like
it's the tricky.
it felt like I was one of
Okay.
the cool kids, yeah.
You bring them in like
Yeah.
pre-dipped in
I'm one of
water the night
you.
before, but then the Ziploc bag dried off.
I try to put it back in the package. Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
Mark's the one that walks up, rips a brand a fresh one, and be like, "Why don't you try this one, huh?"
Yeah, we're not gonna get the ones you brought from home. We're gonna try ones that I bring. All right. So yeah, those are our players. There's a link to Rachel's art as well. I believe I pushed the button. I'll push it again because I don't see it. It might have gone away. But there it is again. Rachel's
Thanks.
art. Go check it out. And yeah, I'm Mark, the Dungeon Master, and we don't have a lot else to say. Here's our Discord if you want to join our Discord. Hang out in there. Any news or updates about certain things that are happening. This month, there are some things that are happening that we're going to go over real quickly before we play the game. Real quickly, next week, we are playing at an earlier time. It is updated in the event in the Discord because there is a football game going on in the evening that I believe at least 2 people in this game want to watch. I don't know if the other 3 care about it, but at least 2 people want to watch the game. And we still want to play D&D, though. So we're moving up to 2 PM CST start time. And then, as is tradition, we hang out in the Discord and kind of interact during the game if you'd like to be a part of that. So that will be there afterwards. You can hang out with us all after Mishaps in the Discord for anything, whether it be watching commercials or watching football. Your choice. And then coming up as well on the 21st, we have another stream we're doing. We're doing a fundraiser as we did last year. Again, we're joining with Lord Gasumba and that whole community, the Greyhawk community, and we are doing another fundraiser for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital once again. And we have 4 lovely players who are going to go through my interesting game. We'll just say that. And 2 of them are here. We got Rachel and we got Mike, who are both in that game. And then we're joined by 2 other awesome people as well. So you can join us on February 21st. It'll be at, I believe, 2 p.m. Yep, 2 p.m. on the 21st. So kind of the same time slot that we're doing next week for Mishaps. On the Saturday, on the 21st, we're doing that same time slot. So you can join us for that and raise some money for a good cause. Even if you're just there for support, that's awesome. We appreciate it. But we're going to try to surpass our total we raised last year. That's our goal this year. We want to meet or surpass it. We'll see what happens. We'll see. It's okay either way, but
Yes.
we want to do our best to help raise as much as we can for this good cause. So you can join us there. And I think that's all I got to say. So why don't we go play some D&D by kicking this off with our intro. All right, everyone, we are back, and we're going to get into our session here tonight as we begin with our recap of last time. And I'll turn on the chat stuff after the recap, everyone, just so you know. I got my window up. I'll check here in a second. But our party was out helping / dealing with some gnolls. There was a young gnoll pup named Yip that they met, and they were trying to help him. And early in this fight, Winnie was possessed by a fey entity known as Ram, and Ram left her as we started the session last week in the middle of a combat. So Winnie comes back in the middle of this fight. So the fight continues. This fiery, fiendish form appears, and he can summon fire, makes a wall of fire, summons a fire elemental, and he's commanding these gnolls. And with this fight, it was a rough fight, and the dice were mean, and the mishaps were mean, and it didn't go the way that the players hoped it would go. They, I think, hoped for a little better overall, but yeah, they ended up losing, unfortunately, in that combat. And they ended up getting captured. But during that fight, though, Eleanor was desperately trying to persuade them to make a truce, try to convince them to maybe not kill them by saying things about knowledge about Zangul and Illuminance and all these things. And there seemed to be some recognition from this fiendish creature, at least on some level. And he ended up capturing them instead of killing them, taking off their possessions that they could. I think Dav still had his armor on, and it's like, whoop, I don't know. And then he just got knocked out for it. Dav was blinded at the time as well. So all your possessions were taken from you, separated from you, are lying kind of across from you as you're in this area that looks like a sleeping area where they've been sleeping. There's some like bedroll mats that are laid out, a little fire that's going back where you saw them initially when you arrived. But there's the raging fire of this fire elemental that's standing kind of off to the side at the ready, waiting to be commanded, it seems, for whatever purpose. And 3 of you are conscious. Eleonora's tongue spell has gone away, so you no longer can understand the yips and yipping of the gnolls. And as you're sitting there, kind of realizing that has gone away, you watch as the fiendish creature kind of casts the same spell that you would cast, and he says, "So now we can talk." And all of you can understand him now for the first time.
Well, Dav can't.
Dav cannot. But everyone else can. Who's conscious can. So let's see. We got some redemptions that came in. We got Mike, we got Ashley, we got Kelly, we got Rachel, all with your advantage die to start this off.
Woo, woohoo!
Get all of these turned on. Why is this weird? There we go. Fix that. For some reason it was saying all the wrong things for all the blessings, but I fixed it. And then we have a super lower as well. I can't even grab my dice with all of this excitement tonight. I get that.
Oh boy.
Huh? Really?
Oh
Forgot
boy.
to put them out. I was trying to fix everything else before we started. All right. So, low level of mishap, but you...
Is there not the bless on, Mark?
I believe I turned it on.
That's what Phantom said.
Let me double check. Oh, I missed that one. Now it's on.
Hey!
There we go. Chat blessing as well. We'll roll that real quick. That goes to Ashley.
Thank you.
All right. So everything is all set. Everything should be on. If you see me missing any others, just shout at me in the chat and I can get it turned on. But the fiend before you. The fiend before you. Yes, is now we can talk.
We can talk. Good.
So tell me, why I shouldn't just kill you all right now.
A few reasons. The first is that. Well, actually, I should ask you first. Have you seen the way this world is breaking apart?
That I care.
Sorry,
Well,
I have a
if
question.
Yes.
I have a not. I'm not saying this. I have a question. Do we know anything about like if a demon or a fiend can live like can they switch dimension? Like, do I know? Do we know anything about that? Be anything that we would know about? Like,
You can roll a religion
do
check.
they need this playing? Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, I did good. I forgot what my religion is though. Is it? Was 0. Just an 18 then.
Okay.
Nice.
You would have at least some knowledge that, in general, fiendish creatures have some sort of, and whatever level, ability to travel between planes. So, some sort, something like that.
Okay.
You're not maybe sure on all the details, but on some level they have abilities, ties to the hells, the hell plane there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Rachel. I was curious.
But I'll just say the 4 of us are linked to that. So if you kill us, it seems to be shutting off magic, which means you might also be affected by that.
Are you threatening me?
I don't know if you... No, you asked me why you shouldn't kill us. But more than that, from your reaction about Illuminance, I am guessing that you will want more information about him, and perhaps even a way to stop him. And we can provide that.
Where is he?
We could
You said
work together.
the northern desert.
As far as I know, yes.
And how far is that from here?
Quite a ways. It's on the other side of the world.
Well, then I have nothing to worry about. We can kill you, I guess.
Why would you say that?
It's quite a ways.
Well, you do not feel like he would affect you.
Why should I?
Well, he affected a whole plane before, did he not?
Again, I'm not worried about him.
Did you die previously to this?
I'm not worried about him.
Well, there is another that I do not know his whereabouts.
Another what?
Another Illuminance. A copy he found a way to... There was some strange magic anomaly that he was duplicated. And he clawed his way back up to this world, so there are 2 of them. I do not know where the second is.
Roll me a persuasion roll. Again, with disadvantage.
Yeah, kind of a...
If I look really like doe-eyed, does that happen? I'm just kidding.
No.
Okay.
We're just like blink, blink, blink. That's all we have.
I'm just like looking at him like, don't look so pathetic.
I'm gonna use my advantage.
All right.
If Winnie and I
Yeah.
cry, does it help?
I start juggling. Okay.
Ooh, that might do it.
Sure, I have some talent.
You can juggle with no hands. That would be impressive.
That'd be
Maybe
really
could.
impressive.
Maybe I could.
I rolled an 18.
Okay.
Nice.
He just looks at you. Again, I am not worried about anything with him.
Why, though? Why would you stop the conversation to talk about it if you didn't care?
Well, now I know he's not anywhere near me, so I don't need to worry about him.
You don't know about the second one.
I don't believe you.
It is true. He accidentally. I mean, he was hiding in a box. And he's around here. I don't know where he is.
You all sound so ridiculous. Maybe I can make use of you as slaves. It's that or death. Which one will you pick?
Who are you worried about if you're not worried about him?
No one.
There's some other weird things running around. I don't know. Just let them
So,
run around.
slaves or death?
So you don't want to know anything more about this? Just to be clear, before we move forward.
Yes, I don't want to know anything else.
I just look at the others like...
How long have you been here on this plane?
Your delays will not sway me.
I was just wondering because have you tried leaving? We've been told that there is no leaving anymore.
I don't need to leave. I can rule here.
And what happens if there is no
Vicious.
more here? If you kill us, it's destroying this plane. Every time we die. So then what?
Then I go back to where I came from, I guess.
Where did you come from?
What do you think? Gives a
Well,
little pound of
the
his
reason
sword
for
on the
that-
ground and lets off like a burst of flames.
I mean, that was the thought, but didn't you just come out of nowhere? Just abruptly? To attack Daybreak?
Again, I'm not worried. So, slaves or death?
What would you want us to do?
I don't care.
Can I ask you one more question before we answer?
Careful, or it may be your last.
Are you not... Are you not allied with Zangul anymore?
I'm my own boss.
I see. I heard everyone was trapped where you used to be. This may be a similar situation. If you did not return to the Hells when you died the first time, I'm not sure if you would again. This may be in your common interest.
I do not care. Real quickly. How long does your dark vision last, Euphemia?
8 hours.
Okay, so you still have that up.
Okay.
3 of you. What are your passive perceptions?
11.
15.
Okay.
23.
So
Wow.
Wow.
both Winnie and Euphemia, you notice this. There's a bit of like brick that's built up as a wall, like crumbling wall that you see kind of off to the side, and you see a little head of a young gnoll peeking its eyes around, looking in, kind of hiding back there. Winnie, you have no idea what this little like small gnoll is. You just are seeing this for the first time, and Euphemia, you recognize this to be Yip.
Okay.
But it's just like
I'm sure
peeking
he
and
looks
hiding.
terrified.
There, looks very scared, as kind of looking in. The 2 other gnolls are kind of like pacing around by the fire behind the fiend.
I'm next to Eleonora, so I'll just elbow her and like kind of point my head in that direction.
Roll me a deception check.
Okay. I am gonna use my bless with it. Not
Yep.
half bad for Euphemia. Where is... Oh my gosh, I can't read. Oh, there. Okay. 13.
Okay. You do that nudge, kind of like point in that direction, trying to be very like sneaky about it. The fiend locks right in on you and then looks directly in that direction.
Shoot.
Get him. And one of the gnolls like runs over there real quick. Yip kind of tenses up and looks like he's about to run, but just freezes as one of the gnoll that had the flail, the one that was really nasty, runs over there and grabs by the back of the neck and just picks him up off the ground and begins to kind of say something that you don't understand, but kind of begins to pull him back in, holding him up by the scruff of the back of his neck, and just like tosses him kind of into the middle of the group. And Yip just kind of curls up and tries to get like as small as possible. What? What's it gonna be?
Well, we don't want to die, so...
So slaves it shall be.
Am I, while he's talking... Sorry, I'm thinking. How tight are my hands? Are my hands bound in front of me or behind me? I forgot what I
Behind
said.
you.
Behind. Okay.
How tight do they feel? How do they feel?
Pretty
if I'm
tight.
kind of like...
These
Looks like
gnolls
I'm
were
kinda
not
like
gentle with tying you up. They as snug as they could. You're probably a little sore from all of this.
Okay.
They got some good strength on them to tie people up. And they're not really nice creatures.
And honestly, like, I'm just looking at all of you just being like, just behave. Like, I'm kind of
Okay.
giving like a look to all of you, like, just ride this out.
Okay. Yeah. I was kind of seeing how like it felt. If I had an opportunity.
Slaves, then it shall be. Just know, I do not deal kindly with disobedient slaves. I may start with your legs. He just gives another, like, pound on the ground with his sword.
All right.
He turns to the other two gnolls, and the one that's just like, kind of like more fiend looking-ish, even, I would say. Kind of looks more nasty. Of the two
flail one?
gnolls, the flail one, yeah. He looks a little more twisted, I'll just say that. He kind of like is going like yipping, barking, kind of whatever in their language at the little one, looking like he's getting chewed out right now. And there's even some like smacks that he's doing to him, like he's clearly being like attacked. You can see that by this bigger one, not like super aggressive, but definitely not being nice to it. The other one standing off away, and then this fiend turns to the two gnolls, and you guys hear him say, "Patch yourself up." And the fiend sort of steps back and sits down on one of the wall edges that's like kind of like a stool that he could sit on, or a bench you can sit on, and just kind of sits there and just watches you all, you four, well, one unconscious person, sitting in this spot. And at this point, he dismisses the fire elemental as well, and it disappears. But you three are left there kind of to yourselves as the two gnolls kind of begin to patch themselves up a little bit, and you're lying there.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is the fiend is like is anyone watching us or no?
The fiend is definitely watching you. He's sitting there kind of just staring.
Okay.
He's looking like surveying
I was
everything, but like he's directly in sight of you four as well.
Okay.
So, anything you guys want to do as you lie there?
I suppose we can assume the tongue spell is still up to a degree.
You would know from Eleonora that it lasted an hour for her.
So likely he can understand what we're saying too.
For an hour, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a chat blessing. Let me redeem that real quick. Rachel.
Thank you.
Uses her advantage, gets a bless. Look at that.
I think I will honestly take the opportunity to like kind of just close my eyes and pray and be like, please help us. We really need something. Are we in the, I literally forgot where we are. Are we in the plane where it can communicate with gods or can't?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
They can hear
So
us here. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I will just really like meditate and be like we're trying to like save everything. We don't want to create more cracks in the whole universe, but we need out of here. So I'm gonna like really like just meditate on that.
Okay.
So, no.
Eleonora, Femi, anything you guys want to do?
Go ahead if you have something.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, first of all, I would be looking at our whole situation and just mapping out like where our stuff went and like where it seems like we are. I think I just want to be hyper aware of where we're at.
Sure.
And then I also would like to, I was gonna see if I could I guess let me know if this is a separate thing or if this is a similar thing mechanically, but if I kind of like send my sensing out in nature to kind of get the lay of the land here, I would also be interested in if I can see more of that shadowy stuff and if it is congregating anywhere specific or if it just seems general now that I've learned what to look for.
Okay. And then Eleanor, are you doing anything?
I was probably gonna see if he would be willing to talk if she asked him a couple more things, but I don't know. If he seems not, then I'm not gonna push it, obviously. So.
Oh, he does not look like he wants to talk right now, but if you want to try something, you can.
Sure.
But we'll get to that if you're gonna wait a little bit to do that.
Sure.
Okay. So we'll do Euphemia's thing first. Roll me first perception, Euphemia.
Okay.
And then second, I'll have you do a wisdom check after that.
Okay.
The wisdom won't be at disadvantage. I'll say that too with your current situation.
Wisdom. Got it. Okay. Perception 22.
Okay.
And wisdom at disadvantage is still not terrible. 12.
Okay. So you're able to see this area pretty well. I mean, your back's up against a wall currently, kind of this ruins wall, and it's like a square room. There's a fire that was in the middle. There's Yip and the flail knoll kind of off in one corner. They're by your stuff. Your stuff got put into that corner. That's from your perspective. We'll say, like, if you're in a square and you're the bottom right corner of the square, the stuff would be the top right corner, kind of up directly across from you, all the way over there.
Directly across.
The fiend is to the top left corner. And then there's the other knoll is kind of bottom left. That's just kind of hanging out there.
Okay. And like roughly 20 feet, 30 feet from corner to corner?
Corner to corner, it's probably like 40 feet from corner to corner.
40 feet. Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay.
So, yeah, you guys are down in the bottom right corner, we'll say, for this visual aspect of it. So you see all that. Beyond the walls, you can't see too much. It's pretty much nothing that's of note outside from your 60 feet of dark vision that you can see out there.
Okay.
But you don't really hear anything else beyond that as well. It's pretty quiet besides the sounds that the gnolls are making and the fire going. Your sense kind of the area, it's a little hard to get a good sense of anything right now. I mean, you're not really in the best position. You're not able to like sit down and fully calm yourself, connect to the ground. So you're not getting much there.
Oh yeah.
And you try to focus it on these black kind of floating wisps, and you're not getting much of a sense of that at this point either.
Okay. All right.
So
I'll think about that. Thank you.
So yeah, Eleanor, were you going to do something?
Yeah, I'll just kind of look at him and say, so what would you intend for us then?
You're so eager to get to work, are you?
So eager.
Are you sassing me? It's so that mouth of yours.
No. I'm not.
I'll decide when I decide what you do.
What happened to the rest of your kind? What happened to Zangul? Was he here?
You really don't want to keep that tongue, do you?
She just stops talking if it looks like he's not wanting to engage in any way.
He does not seem very happy with you all at this point.
Sure.
Once he sees you kind of just shut up, he's just like,
Good.
he'll kind of sit back a little bit, back on the wall again.
Mm-hmm.
The gnolls continue to kind of tend to the wounds that you guys gave them, and Yip is kind of curled up now, being left alone, but looks very sad and kind of whimpering a little bit over there in the corner.
Bad baby.
Time progresses a little bit. Anything you guys want to do as the night continue, or I guess this is the day technically. This is midday still, but as the day continues onward, anything you guys want to do, or are you just kind of waiting this out?
I am praying, even like trying to radiate, like someone come help us. Like that's, I feel like I'm trying so hard. I'm like putting all my concentration towards it.
Okay. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. You guys try to rest at all? Are you guys trying to do anything else?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to rest.
Yeah, maybe
catch up where I
rest.
can and-
Okay.
At this point, rest.
Although I
because,
think-
yeah, I don't want to push it quite yet with spells.
Okay.
I would kind of like maybe see if we could take turns resting, or at least one person staying like watching to see what happens.
Sure. I think that's good.
Dav is
Yeah,
still
pretty
out,
short rest.
unfortunately.
Am I able to like scoot close enough to him where I can cure his blindness, deafness, all that stuff?
Are you going to try and slide over to him?
Does it seem like we're able to like basically it's like are we like does he want us to sit still, or are we able to kind of like lean back? Like is he letting us sort of like move around a little bit? Like what's the vibe? I don't know what the vibe is.
You are kind of in a spot, and it does not look like he wants you to get up. I mean, if you're going to try to get up, he'll probably do something about it, but it's up to you.
No, not like I don't want to fully like get up, but more like even if actually hold on.
If we're like sitting against a
can I-
wall,
Yeah.
It's
You're, like,
called
lined up on a
Hands of
wall.
Healing. Do I need to use my hands? That's my question. Can I use my
I'm
feet? Like,
pretty
if I-
sure it's a touch thing, and you're too far away with
Yeah,
your feet. Your
right.
feet aren't within range of him either.
Okay.
that image is so good.
Okay. I'll wait then. I won't do anything that's like too.
Yeah.
But basically, if it seems like he's letting us like move around a little bit, as in like not get up, but like if we can stretch one way, if we're kind of like able to like move around a little bit, then I'll try to get close enough to Dab to like touch him. But if
mean-
we're not, then I'm not going to.
You are too far to even like kind of lean to a side a little bit and get to him at this point.
Okay.
I mean, you have no
'Cause, like,
width
he's
even
on
of
the
like
other
reaching
side of
out.
you.
Like you have two people in between you,
Yeah.
and then
Right.
your hands are bound. So unless you try to get up or break your hands out, you can't do anything right now at this point.
No, I'll wait. I'm gonna rest. I'll work on resting and
Okay.
begging for help from
Sounds good.
divine intervention.
So mechanically speaking, a short rest is not possible for game like recovery of stuff because you guys are unable to like eat any food or tend to your wounds or anything like that at this point. Just mechanically speaking, that's what I'm going to go with on this. That is a part of recovery, is to be able to kind of help yourself recover, and you have no way of doing that at this point. So
I would say, feeling not very refreshed at a point, I would say quietly to Eleonora, like, should I try and heal Dav and bring him back a little?
No. Let's
just leave him for now.
Ride this out. Yes.
I don't have hardly anything in me if anything comes to blows here, just so you know, but
well,
if we act fast.
Try to get some rest.
Yeah.
We try and sleep, is that possible?
You can try.
Yeah, I think that's what we were talking about, was trying to sleep, yeah.
Okay, so not like a short rest. So we obviously can't do a short rest, you said, but we could potentially do a long rest, maybe?
You could potentially get some rest, but yes.
Okay.
It's just not gonna replenish, like, hit dice or anything, is what you're meaning, correct?
Yeah. So I did some reading about, like, resting stuff just in preparation for this, and, like, there are times that mechanically you are prevented from regaining stuff with a rest, but it is like physically rest for your body. It's not as much so like recovery. So like I was reading about like things that might prevent somebody from recovering hit points and stuff like that. I was like, oh, that's really interesting stuff. And so currently you're in a position where you guys are unable to heal yourself up mechanically. So
got it.
Being bound and everything. But you guys can kind of lean up against the wall and try to close your eyes and pray or try to get some sleep, whatever it might be. Maybe a little bit of rest will get some hit points back, but is that what you guys want to do?
I'll do both. Yeah,
I'll but like I said, I think we will. But like I said, I think we should try to switch off who's watched, like watches to a certain degree.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who's watching first then?
To see like.
I'll watch first. I have a decent amount of hit points.
Okay. So you sit there. The other two try to get some rest. Winnie, as you're praying, what is your prayer going out?
I think I'm gonna say, hi, we're back, Dominic. We're trying so hard not to completely break the plane, but it's not looking good right now, and there's fiends everywhere, and we don't have any. We need help. Whatever you can send to help us, that would be very helpful. Yeah, just kind of like almost like just praying for like an opportunity or like something that will like give me like a clear path of what we should do. Because Whitney's not so sure about waiting this out. She's feeling very uneasy right now, feeling very like nervous about Dad just being like it's not so I guess just something that would either help us or give me a direction, I guess. So that's what I'm praying.
So you send that out there and hope it's heard.
Okay.
Euphemia, as you close your eyes, kind of seeing the situation, the fiend across the way, and the gnolls kind of walking around the perimeter, keeping a watch on anything, keeping a watch on you. You find a little bit of a moment to sleep. You close your eyes for a moment and feel yourself drifting off from the exhaustion of battle. And you suddenly find yourself, again, kind of awake now in this area. The same spot you're in. And you look to your side and your friends are kind of lying there motionless. And you see a little form standing next to you. The big brimmed hat. Ram. Well, this didn't go well for you.
Not even a little. You were probably smart to leave.
he looks across the way towards your bag. And you see it begins to glow kind of green. You see Yip lying next to it.
So is he the one?
I didn't put that there.
Does that mean he's not?
Well, what about the big one?
He's not next to it.
Well, could you move it for me? Or
No.
something?
No. I'm not here. I'm in your head.
Sorry. He's so little, though. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. Do you think he can make it? Like, for real? Or I will save my choice.
Maybe. A little closer to my height.
Yeah. But he could sneak pretty good, I bet.
Sure, yeah.
Here's my dilemma. Are you even going to be able to leave here without them chasing you down? If you take him.
Just gives you a look. And it like fades and appears on the other side of you.
Come on.
Okay. Yes. Because if we die here, he's gonna die.
And then you want the sap.
Yeah.
Kind of fizzles and then appears right next to you and puts his hand up to your cheek and kind of you feel it like as he like strokes the side of your cheek.
Anything for you, my bride.
There it is.
And with that, your dream begins to fade.
Excuse me?
There it is. There it is.
Edison somewhere's going, wait, what? That's a cigarette worth.
Oh boy. Okay.
And your dream fades.
What?
Okay.
Winnie!
Oh,
Also,
the
Rachel,
love
you're
triangle
so
we've
delayed,
all been
Rachel.
waiting for.
It just Rachel likes to do this, and then it unboots her. Anyway, sorry.
Your audio is so delayed, Rachel. So crazy.
It's so bad. So when it talks, oh my god, I'm freaking out, and then I hear like the.
Yep.
There. Anyway.
So, Winnie, being the one who's awake currently, roll me a perception check.
Oh, yonks. I'm gonna use my reroll. That sucks. All the using it already. Oh my
Okay.
god, I'm so out of. Okay, that's much better. 21. That sucks.
21. All right.
Used it already.
Let me remove that.
Oh, we have a blessing too that came in.
Sure. Let's see. It just came in. Okay. Do that now. Bless. Ashley.
Yeah, you used bless, didn't you, Ashley?
She did.
Yay! Okay.
So, as you're sitting there, you watch as Euphemia's bag begins to glow kind of this green color a little bit from the opening.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, you see Yip kind of begin to twitch a little bit. And then all of a sudden, he starts to stand up.
Okay.
And the normally kind of like scared little young Knoll this was, because again, you have no history with this thing. You never met this creature, but like it was always very like scared and timid and kind of getting attacked, chewed out, whatever it is, by the older Knolls.
Yeah.
Looks very tall and confident for its very short stature at this point as it stands up.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of stands there, looks around for a moment. And looks over at you, waves to you.
Not like, kind of like me, and then I say hi.
And then begins to walk over towards you.
Okay.
As he's walking, he disappears. Just like poof, goes away.
Okay.
The other Knolls, let me see if anybody notices this, because it's kind of...
I do.
Dev definitely notices this. So they look like they are watching the perimeter more. They're more kind of keeping an eye out for things outside of this. Maybe glancing your direction as you're lying there a little bit, but not so much paying attention to young Knoll.
Mm-hmm.
The fiend, however, does seem to notice this. And he stands up. And looks very curiously over in that direction.
Okay.
You then begin to feel like tugging on your binds behind you.
Can I try and like keep myself as still as possible to not like?
Sure.
I basically am trying because I like realize what's happening. I'm gonna like try and be really like still and like not like brace against any sort of movement.
So for this one,
And kind of keep looking around, like pretending to like look around too, to like where'd he go?
we'll do deception then.
Okay. Oh, I'm not good at this at all. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, I rolled a 1, and I think I want to use my last luck point, but I'm scared. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Last luck point.
Last luck point.
Okay, better. I got a 19 on that one. That was much better than that one.
Okay.
God, that sucks. Okay, now I have nothing left. I'm so scared. Okay, it's fine.
So it's
I
a
always have something.
19 total.
Yeah, because I don't have anything to help me.
Okay.
That's about almost as good as I can
So,
get.
yeah, I mean, it's pretty good.
Not good.
Fortunately, he rolled a little better. As he is kind of looking around and then sees you kind of like, almost like leaning to the side a
Wait.
little bit. But, yes.
I have a request. Totally not trying to argue, but my idea was not so much like tricking, but more of a like I'm bracing myself, like basically trying to like physically like steel myself to not be like moved around and stuff. So like I would argue it's more of a physical thing than like a like sly try and trick, more like a I'm bracing myself against movement to try and like not be moved around so he doesn't notice that it's happening. That's what
I'm going off of the trying to make it look like you're looking around statement you made.
Okay.
In that part of the
Okay,
deception.
that's good.
I don't think I have a big issue with you like trying to stay still, because this is a little form and you're not going to
Okay.
move from it. It's more your
Okay.
demeanor, I think, in this like shocking moment of, oh, something's untying my hands. That's what I'm going off
Just
of.
had to try because I
I-
was thinking about like not basically making it so he wasn't moving. So
Yeah, it's
I tried
not.
to make it better. I think I made it worse.
It's your demeanor more that he's looking at in this moment. And he kind of begins to walk closer towards you with his flaming sword in hand. He doesn't look like he's truly suspecting anything of major note right now, but he's definitely curious about what's going on over here.
Okay.
But he starts to walk in your direction. And let's see how well...
Do I feel like the binds are loose enough to where like I could kind of get them myself if like do I feel like they've been loosened?
So you feel like
So I
they're
just-
trying to be loosened. You can give me a athletics check to try to get out the rest of it.
I don't know if I want to fully try. I basically was trying to see. I'm trying to like kind of feel if they've been loosened enough to where I'm like basically if I like just like did a little tug to kind of see like, all right, do they seem like they're loose enough to where I could get like a grip to like, you know what I mean? Like basically, I don't want to bust out of them yet, but I want to like.
You're not.
See if, like, I could.
You're not fully sure at this point, so you could try to get out. Right now, you do feel like it's being.
I think.
Loosened, so there's a chance you can get out, but it's just depends on if you.
I think
go
then,
for it.
because if my hands are behind my back, can I kind of try and like push him like over in the direction of like one of the others, like basically like get like try and like be like get out of here type of thing since he's invisible. Can I try and like kind of like not signal, but basically like my hands are behind my thing, basically like kind of try and like you're not being hard that anyone would notice, but you're behind my back so the guy wouldn't notice. I want to just kind of like signal him as like, yeah, I got this. Like,
okay.
I don't know if I can do that.
Give me a sleight of hand check for this one.
Okay. I think that's Dex. I think I'm better at that one. Let me see. I don't want to say that. I'm going to beef it. Oh, no, that's good. 18.
18, okay. So, you feel like something has happened with the ropes that are binding you. Potentially loose enough to get out of. We'll see, I guess, if you do try to break out. But you just feel the tugging stop as you do that little motion over.
Okay. Okay. That's a risk. Okay. So then I'll just kind of sit still and kind of like look up at him and like I just am watching what this fiend guy is doing because I'm scared of his sword.
Okay. So he's standing there looking around. You watch as he then kind of moves his hands a little bit and says some words, and his eyes turn in the direction of Euphemia, who's next to you.
Okay.
He pulls up his sword a little bit, and as he gets a little closer.
Can I try and...
He does say something as well. This is past the hour of the tongue spell, and the gnolls kind of like get ready, and they're looking around all directions, but they don't see anything currently. They're just keeping a watch.
Nobody seems to see anything currently?
Everyone's really on edge, but there's no visible threat at this point. Besides the fiend moving closer now towards Euphemia. Like, he's actively moving closer to her.
Okay. If he is his back toward, like, basically, is anyone paying? No one's paying attention to me, right? Everyone's pretty.
It's less focused on you. You're right next to her, like you're directly next to Euphemia. But.
Okay. Can I try and slip my hands out of my, like, basically still keep them in the same place, but kind of like see if I can slip them out of the binds?
You can try with an athletics check.
Okay, good at athletics. I don't want to say that actually. I take that back. I'm mediocre at everything. Dirty 20.
Okay. You feel like the loosening that happened, you're able to slip your hand out of one of the vines, and the other one kind of like slides down so you can get your hands out of that. He continues to approach Euphemia.
They're still not paying attention to me, right? He's still pretty much like keeping things.
Does not look like he's looking directly at you.
He what?
He's not looking directly at you. You're just kind of like right in the peripheral of him right now, where his focus is. So
it's like, it's Winnie, Euphemia, Eleonora, Dav.
Yeah, and he's looking at Euphemia, but you're directly next to her, so you're in his like line of sight. But
yeah. Okay, I forgot that Euphemia. I forgot I was on the outermost side. I was thinking I was inner a little bit, so I could like maybe reach over. But I forgot that I got me and Euphemia switched. Okay. Okay, I'll just wait to see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna basically be prepared though to like potentially defend Euphemia if I need to, and like take a blow if I got to.
Okay. So he continues to move closer to Euphemia. As he does, you hear a little voice. I don't think so. And it's very like quiet, kind of odd-sounding, doggish voice, and appearing before you or next to you now is the little gnoll pup. and he casts a spell in the direction of the fiend. I need to make a saving throw for the fiend.
Can I, while he's doing that, can I try and like reach over and like loosen, like if I'm next to Euphemia, can I like try and see if she's loose at all or wake her up or do whatever I need to do?
So you're gonna lean over directly into the line of sight right now?
No, I'll wait. Sorry. I was okay.
And
I'll wait.
the little pup is right next to Euphemia right now too, like as she's
That's
lying
right,
there.
that's right.
So
That's right. We're all there. I
So-
got scared of Euphemia. Go ahead. Sorry.
this little pup appears, and all of a sudden you watch as the fiend kind of locks up, drops to the ground, and begins laughing. On the ground, lying there. The two gnolls look very confused at the scene before you. Euphemia, with this commotion in your passive, you wake up at this point. This loud, bellowing laughter begins. We have a chat
Okay,
blessing that goes to Mike.
That's a lot. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, considering how my dream just ended. And
Got
now this.
little yip next to you, and he waves to you.
Like, thought you were going to go. And then I'll try and wake Eleonora up.
Kind of nudge
Real
her.
quick.
You wake up, Eleonora.
Okay.
We could try to go, but we gotta get Dav. I can get big really fast and run, but we don't have much time. We gotta decide, like, now.
Are my
can wake him
hands
up.
still
I can wake
tied?
him.
Your hands are still tied.
Do I have spells?
No. I'm gonna go with no on this one.
Okay.
Um,
So
He's still laughing though.
I'm right next. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm next to Dav. So he's still unconscious, it seems.
Yes. I rolled for
So
him,
my
and
hands
he
are
rolled
out.
the max
I'm-
for unconscious hours. I'm sorry, Dad. I rolled, and
Oh my goodness.
um,
Boy.
I want to grab his hand with mine,
Okay.
and I'm sure my hands are still tied. I'm
Mhm.
guessing.
yes.
But I will. I have the my death ability to bring someone back.
That heals him.
Yeah. Oh. Wait. Let me read this. I might not be able to do that. I do it in battle, and I've never done it just like sitting here.
And that was for.
Oh, I have to cast Spare the Dying. I have to cast Spare the Dying in order to do that.
Okay. So,
Never mind.
I
but
can
I'm
look at
not-
Eleanor and be like, I can get him up. I can help him.
Do you not have spare the day?
I can do it right now.
My hands are tied. I can't cast it.
Oh yeah, it is somatic. Yeah.
so
Yeah. Where is our stuff in relation to everyone else? Like, could we feel like we could grab it and run, or?
it's across the way from you, like 40 feet. Euphemia, you feel and you can see little young Yip tugging at your binds a little bit, trying to loosen them. It seems like at this point. You can
Okay.
athletics
Can I, like,
try to
help
get
him?
out. Yep, you can athletics try to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I start helping Eleanor?
Um,
Can I try and get hers?
Sure, you can get up and head over to Eleonora. That's fine.
I'm
Yeah,
using
okay.
my bless just to make sure that I get this.
Okay.
I'll
I'll give you
that
advantage
is
with
a
the help
14?
too. You get advantage with the help.
Oh, cool. I'll take it. Ooh, 17.
Okay. So you are able to kind of slowly get him untied, and Eleanor's hands begin to become free. Let me roll again for another. He's still laughing on the ground. The gnolls kind of look over in your direction now. And one of them is looking like it's closer to the fiend. The other one starts to look in your direction and looks like he's ready to start charging in at you.
Yeah, I'll just look
just
to
say-
Winnie and say, "Oh, sorry."
Sorry. I was just gonna say, I'll look at you and say, I can get our stuff. We just need to know. You just need to be ready to run.
I nod and I say to Winnie, "Get Dab."
I'll do what I can to help Eleanor really fast, but then I will reach over and touch Dab and then do one of my healing hands, which helps with, or it's my physician's touch. Yeah, it's, on a creature can also end one disease or one of the following conditions. So I heal him a little bit, and then I'm gonna end his blindness, I think.
Okay.
You're still deaf. Sorry, I'll
He
do
was
next
not
round,
deaf.
but
So he was not deaf.
oh, I thought you were deaf.
He
for
wasn't
some
deaf.
reason. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he was deaf. I thought he was all the things. I never blindness.
Meanwhile,
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Yip
that.
kind of sees this gnoll start to
sorry.
charge in, and seeing that your hands are getting free, Euphemia, he teleports over closer to the fire and closer to the fiend and kind of just like waving his arms like crazy. And the gnoll kind of looks over and sees that, and seeing this chaos, he's got to make a choice in this moment on what he's going for, because, yeah, he stands there for a moment confused in the shock of this, but he is going to, at this point, I think, because Yip's acting more different, he's going to go ahead and try to make an attack against Yip by shooting a bow at him.
My goodness. Oh no.
Also,
Oh,
Dad, I'm
buddy.
sorry. You got only 2 HP back. I rolled real bad, but it's 2 HP more than you had before. So. And you're not blind.
Okay, you heal up, Dav. He raises the bow and takes the shot, and as the shot goes, he fizzles into mist and disappears and appears kind of over a little bit closer to the back side of him, the far left side opening, and just starts like yipping and waving his arms over there and distracting.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
He turns around, this gnoll's eyes are not on you guys anymore.
Yeah, can we get Dab's hands free? I think all of us are free but Dab.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll try
so
and get his
you can roll athletics checks
arms.
to try to get him out, or one of you can roll with advantage if Dab's awake to help.
I will.
He's
can I
awake,
roll with
yeah.
advantage? Yeah.
Yeah, please. I don't have good athletics.
Okay. Well, 13 and 14, almost the same. What's my athletics? I think it's +5. 19.
Okay. You are able to get the binds off of him as well. It takes, again, a little bit of going, but you get him off. And Dav, you are free.
Ow, ow, ow.
Also, Mark,
going
we have
on?
super raises and a healing energy and a raise.
Sure.
Yeah, some stuff.
Let's get those.
We got some potential.
I
game
was going to
changers.
say, while everybody's doing that, I would dash over, since the gnolls seem distracted for a second, I would dash over and start collecting all of our stuff and, like, putting all of our bags on.
Okay. You
I
run
can do it
over to
too.
go grab some stuff. We'll get to you running over there shortly, just with you helping Dav, but
Oh,
Ashley gets
0.
0. That's so sad.
Oh, that's okay.
I think that whatever
Thanks,
it
guys.
rolls on here, pick 0 more than most other numbers.
The
A high
So
percentage.
silly.
more fiendish looking gnoll sees you run across kind of close to him, and he turns to look at you, Euphemia, and starts to move in closer towards you.
Okay. I'm literally grabbing everything I can get my hands on. I'm wild shaping into a horse to
Okay.
like charge back over to the party was the plan. Or
Okay.
like away from the party even to give them a second.
So you just kind of grab a bunch of stuff in your arms and then just transform into a horse. All right. You got Horse Femia.
Horse Femia's back.
We will say, in the quickness of the moment and of the stuff being scattered, we'll give you a athletics roll to grab as much as you can. We'll see how much you get in this moment. So roll athletics.
Okay.
Just to kind of gather everything and pull it into yourselves.
I'm gonna take as much as I can and hope that I'm distracting enough that everybody else can maybe grab what is left over. But
the bag of holding especially is like what most of our stuff isn't, just FYI.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my reroll just to make sure that I'm doing a good job here. Okay, that's better. Because my athletics are not good. That is a 16.
16. So you get most everything. Anything you're prioritizing with this?
Definitely like my pack and then the bag of holding. And then I think Eleanor's bag has most of the money most of the time, so I would probably,
I think the bag of holding is like I store most of the stuff in there these days.
Okay.
So
anything I can scrape up.
Gather almost everything. There's just a couple items maybe left that were kind of thrown to the side, but you got the important stuff, I'll say, for now.
Okay.
And you transform into a horse, and then where are you going?
I'm gonna go. If I can kind of go back the direction we came, like aiming for the road, I guess.
Okay. So you'd be running opposite direction of the party.
Charging, yeah. If he's charging, I'm gonna zig and zag a little bit and see if I can lose him at a point, I guess.
Okay. What's your movement speed as a horse? Is it 40?
Be my goal. It is faster than that.
Faster than 40?
It is 60.
60. Very nice. So you gather the stuff, transform. He's moving in, and then as he's moving in, you start galloping away, and you outpace him with your speed as he's kind of chasing after you.
Yeah.
Running away. The fiend continues to lap on the ground as the one knoll is looking back in the direction of Yip. What are the other ones of you guys doing?
I think we're running. I would just I don't know what's happening, but I see Euphemia is running away, and I'll just nudge everyone and be like, we need to go. We need to go right now. And I'll just
What do we... I'm sorry, you're delayed. I thought you were done. I'm sorry. Continue.
How am I so delayed? I'm actually really frustrated.
We can do a restart at break. It's okay.
Yeah, maybe try that. I will say, if I notice I'm losing him, I will go somewhat of a distance and kind of hide out and wait for the rest of the party. Like, I'm not gonna just book it and never look back.
Okay. I mean, it will be a little farther away to get to a full hide, but yes.
Yeah.
And did you get most of the stuff, Euphemia, or did you get, like...
Almost everything.
The important stuff? Almost everything, okay.
Can
I see what's left behind, or no? Can we see it all?
Yeah, there's a few items left behind. Just some kind of odds and ends. She prioritized basically her stuff and Eleanor's stuff, so it would be probably Winnie's items and Dav's items that would be left on the side.
Is it okay? Because if he's chasing her, I think I'm gonna go and try and grab him, and then, because I'm pretty fast, and I can step of the wind.
It's pretty open over on that side, so you could definitely run over there real quickly.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And honestly, I'll just start running. I'll just start running because I'm not a fast runner. So
yeah.
So are you
running? I'm gonna do the same thing.
I'm just curious if you're running directly after Horsephemia or if you're going a different direction.
I might be able to add to that.
Yeah, because
if that helps.
Sure.
So I'm gonna, once Dav's catching up to it, he sees Winnie going to the stuff. A bonus action blade sing to start going after her, but then I'm gonna turn around as I'm doing it, and I'm gonna vortex warp Eleonora on top of Euphemia if she's still within 90 feet, so she can ride her, or at least be as 90 feet towards Euphemia.
Okay. So do you have dark vision still?
Good, quiet. Yeah, never mind.
I can give you dark vision.
That was a good idea.
Never mind. It seemed a good idea in mine.
It would work if there was
How far can
light.
I can't see far, right?
You cannot see very far at all because you're leaving the
Lot of light.
firelight if
Okay.
you're leaving this circle or this.
I'll save it then. I had a defensive option in mind as well, so I'll just we'll go right behind you, and I'll go over to Winnie as well to do that, and then catch up to Eleanor.
Eleanor, which way were you going?
Okay, because he's chasing her, right? So,
He's chasing after Horsefemia.
I don't
yes.
necessarily. Yeah, I don't want to necessarily like be right behind him.
Yeah.
Do I feel like I could veer off a little bit, but find like the direction of the road again? We're just in the middle of the woods right now. Or where are
You're
we
kind of
even?
like out in the middle of nowhere, an hour away from the road from where you guys were.
Okay. So if I go off, if I veer off a little bit, but still kind of in the same direction, you know, so it might be easy to find the road again. Does that make sense?
You could try. Yeah.
Does that seem like that would be safe?
So
Okay.
I'm gonna say for you then, because you're a little slower and trying to kind of go off a different direction, roll stealth. Just see if you can get
Okay.
away without being seen at this point.
My best stat.
I know it's
You got this.
Oh. I'll use my bless.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
21.
Very
There you
nice.
go. I told you. You got this.
Wow.
Are
Right.
we left in our armor, or are we stripped of that? Like,
It was taken
Still
off of
alive,
everybody
still alive.
but you, because your armor can't be removed unless you remove it yourself. So
Sweet.
that's why you got knocked out, was you wouldn't take off your armor. So
Fair.
So everyone else though had all of their armor taken off, if you have any that was on.
No
So
armor.
you start sneaking off to the side, Eleonora. Dav, where are you going?
I was gonna go with Winnie and just make sure we grab everything on our way out.
Okay. So you are by there.
I'm at
The
50 feet.
fiend continues to laugh as you kind of watch as little Yip disappears once more and is out of sight. No longer you can see him. Are you chasing directly after, or are you going to try to find Eleonora now?
Eleonora.
Okay.
Well, I can't see anything, so I'm just following Winnie.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep.
So you're not blind, but yeah, you can't see. If you actually okay, as we're going back, I will though touch you and give you the dark vision for an hour. So I'll do. I'm sorry, I forgot. I didn't want to metagame and be like, oh yeah, and when I touched you, so because I was like, I didn't remember.
Yeah.
So I'll remember now and be like, and touch you, and then so you can actually see going.
Okay.
As we start moving.
So now all of you have vision, and you are able to start to get away. I need now Euphemia, as you're getting really far away. I'll need you to roll a horse stealth as you kind of outpace a while
stealth.
to try and hide. And
Oops,
then
stealthy.
Winnie and Dav, I need you to roll a stealth as well once you kind of are trying to evade this
Where was
knoll that went out.
Micah, by the way? Did he bamf? Was he out?
He
What
would
would you do
be
on us?
probably like perched in a tree nearby. You can kind of sense him up there.
Okay. Yeah. When I'm also doing that, I kind of want to do the stealth, but also try and see if I can see where Eleanor and Euphemia are from where he's at, or like who he could see from where he's at.
Okay.
While we're trying to stealth away.
I got a 19, by the way.
I got a 20, by the way.
20.
Wow.
Nice horse stealth.
Stealthy horse.
We're adding plus
Sneaky
10, right?
horse.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Where's my blast? I have a blast, right? I'll use my blast. 18, 24, 26.
26. Very nice.
Nice job.
I wanted the blast 10.
So you all begin to kind of like fan out in different directions. Eleanor kind of dips one way, and then you two are off going another way. Horsefemia ran off really far ahead and kind of finds a like rock to hide behind as you can hear the knoll a few seconds later kind of in the area grunting around, looking around, just just kind of letting out these kind of barks of anger in the surrounding vicinity. But he does not seem like he is finding you right now.
Yeah.
As you are running away, the laughter stops.
Okay.
Run
You
faster.
watch as there's like a burst of
Uh-oh.
flames from behind you guys.
Oh boy.
Clearly something is not happy back there. You all start trying to head different directions, keeping your stealth. I think right there we're going to take a break and see what happens in our second half here. So,
Oh boy.
stick around, everybody. We got a great escape from being captured happening right now. We'll see if our party
Oh
can
my god.
evade these gnolls and fiends, or if they can...
Thank you, Groom of
Get caught.
Euphemia.
Oh.
And that was a
my-
fun little
Right.
drop of lore. So, yeah. We will see what happens after our break here. So,
Cool.
stick around, everybody.
Oh boy.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Hi everyone, we're back, and we're gonna get into our second half as our party is attempting to escape the fiend and the gnolls with the help of a little gnoll, possibly possessed by a little fey creature, who is the groom to Euphemia. So
I didn't even think about that. You're not just engaged to Ram, you're engaged to a Knoll now. A kid Knoll.
Oh no.
nope,
This
we're
is
not
a big
going
of a twist.
No,
No,
We're not
Nope.
no. anymore.
Nope.
You're a
But-
Yeah, as Susan said it out loud, I was like, okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not the one to put the stone there, okay?
arch fiance.
That's why I just found that out.
funny.
Super, I like that a lot. Arch fiance.
Uh,
ring? Oh, wait.
Yeah, we got
What
the
if,
no
what if he
spray.
gave you a ring finger instead?
Yeah, the nose
Because
spray.
he collects like fingers. What if he gave you
Instead
a
of a
ring
ring?
finger instead of a ring?
Romantic.
That'd be romantic.
Romantic.
He's like, here you go. You're like, thanks.
There you go. Even bigger no spray. There you go. All right, we got 2 chat blessings I gotta do real quick because one was before break and one is now. I get one, which I already have one. I forgot to put that on the screen. And the second one is for Rachel.
Me.
All the spray bottles.
Thanks.
Alrighty. And then a
I love that emote that we have that, by the way.
yes, they're great.
No.
Wow.
It's so funny.
A couple lowers.
Is Lucy single?
All right. So we're gonna do a little bit of a kind of skill contest to see if you guys can get away here and avoid
no.
a very depleted combat with something. So we'll see
Never good.
how these go for you here. So we have 3 groups currently. Group number 1 is just Horsefemia hiding out. Group number 2 is just Eleonora. And group number 3 is Winnie and Dav. Thankfully, everyone has dark vision, so that will make that part of it much easier for you.
Ooh, good thing I didn't use that earlier. Or should Ram didn't use the earlier. Yeah.
But we will see what happens as there is seemingly a pursuit of these escaping slaves of this fiend. So let's find out how this goes. So first thing I'm going to have for all of you is an initial escape stealth roll as you're trying to get away, unless you are not moving. If someone decides they're not trying to move, tell me. But if you are trying to kind of begin to move closer to where you guys came from to get away, I would like a stealth roll.
Hold on, are we moving? I'm scared.
I'll let you guys go first. I'm thinking.
Okay.
I got 18 for stealth.
21.
18 and 21. So Dav and Winnie begin to sneak. Euphemia, do you know what you're doing?
I guess I have a question. How close is this knoll, and how interested does he seem in hanging out here if he doesn't see me?
So he kind of was running back after you, got to where you were, still didn't seem to find you, and there was that fire that kind of like bursted in the background, and it looks like that drew his attention. So he's more kind of looking back from what you can guess, and you hear his footsteps begin to go a little more back towards where you guys came from.
Okay. I would give him like enough that I think it might take him a second to get to me just in case, and then I would be sneaking.
Okay.
So
I need a stealth roll for the horse. Again.
I got a 15 this time.
All right. Rach, did you decide what you're doing?
Well, I guess it depends on where I am, because like I got a really good stealth roll originally. So how far did I get with that? You know.
Well, you're off one direction, for sure, kind of by yourself, and you don't hear anybody coming after you. But now there's that burst of flame, so it's up to you if you want to keep hiding out there, or if you want to try to get it further away.
I would, especially if there's he's making a bunch of noise. I would probably try to move when he's making a bunch of noise.
So there's not really
With the burst
noise
of flame.
anymore. It's just that momentary thing. But
Yeah. And how far away am I though? Like, am I really close still?
I mean, you're
Or-
probably like 60 feet out from it right now. You started
Okay.
moving out, and you guys are a little ways away at this point, but things can still find you in the
Okay.
dark.
Like
I know.
around away, essentially, right?
You're
I
nearby
have
where it's
such-
searchable, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I have such awful stealth, but I'll try, I guess.
You're going to sneak away, okay?
Yeah, I'll try.
All right, give me your stealth roll.
I'll use my bless.
Okay.
14.
14. So,
With us being so close, then are we able to see Eleanor since we were right behind her? Or,
she
like,
went off
know
a
in
different direction
what
than you
direction she went
guys.
off?
So you went one way, she went a different way.
Right, but since it's just 60 feet, would we know approximately like the way she went, or would it
You
be, like,
saw
fully
which
lost
way
at
she
this point?
went, but then you guys kind of went off a different way, and you can't see her at this point.
Yeah, would
None
it
of
be
you-
enough to kind of try and course correct to like at this point, any moving forward, we try and like redirect to like try and cut her off if we know what direction she originally went in.
You could try if you want to.
Yeah.
Is that what you like to do rather than try to get away? Is find her?
Yeah, I think I would turn to her like we need to find Eleanor and maybe like still going away, but like trying to like intersect where we think she would be.
Or like I have really good
Making
dark
that
vision.
rough
Can I
area.
like look around and see if I see? Can I see if I notice
is-
anything that would alert me to her?
Is this part of like the thing later? Like the checks later?
Potentially,
Or-
yeah. Just I'm curious if
Okay.
they're trying to meet up with you or how they're handling this. So
Yeah, I think we'd be trying to meet up with her since we're still pretty close.
Well, and I'm actually confused because I thought that we were all together the whole time. I thought they were following me. They were just like behind me, but that didn't happen.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that's what we were trying to do, but I don't think we were able
Yeah, I
to
thought
because
that.
you had took off so quickly.
They went for the stuff. That's why it's different. So
Oh,
We're
okay.
not too far behind her is what I'm saying. So yeah, I think at this point we try and find her.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't be more than 60 feet, 90 feet max.
Yep, you can try. So, Winnie, you can do a perception check for her.
Oh, I got like a 6. It's not good. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh no, 7.
Okay. So you're keeping an eye out, but you do not see her right now with Dav. But you guys are looking for her, still trying to get away, I'm guessing, though? You're not heading back towards
Yeah,
the...
I think, yeah. We're still trying to, like, be silent and go, like, as far away from the...
And I'm going to bamf like him away, just like, while I'm still within 100 feet.
Okay. So, as you are still trying to get away, Euphemia, you begin to hear nothing as you continue to escape. You're seemingly feeling like you're in the clear at this point as you're slowly kind of moving away from this place, hoping that your friends get to you.
My plan would be to get a safe distance away till I feel like nobody's around, and I may even like kind of angle a little bit or wait somewhere that I think they might run into, just based on I didn't see where they went, so
okay.
I'm just gonna not go super far if I think I made a clear escape.
Then the other two, you don't see Eleonora from your search, so you just kind of keep moving away, keeping an eye out for her, but you're looking out for her. You hear footsteps moving towards you guys, and you hear some coming back, sounds like from where Euphemia was as well, in your guys' direction. It's more of like a walk coming towards you from the way you're going, and then behind you it's more hustled, hurried steps. What would you guys do?
It's just those two?
Just those two right now.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, behind us, it's the hustled ones, you said?
Behind you, it sounds like people from behind are coming, like chasing after you, and then you saw one run off after Euphemia, and that might be what's up ahead of you.
Does it seem like, sorry, I'm trying to visualize where we are. Are we like by the woods enough to maybe like dip into somewhere and like hide, or does it seem
You're not in the woods, you're in grassland, so there's like occasional trees and like rolling hills and rocks that you can find, but it's pretty open at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd keep going.
Yeah, I guess try and get away. I guess go fast and also go as far away from the ones ahead of us that we can. Like,
I think that's we're not like walking into someone.
Try and like go around if we can.
Okay.
I just hit my lamp.
So you start kind of moving in a direction away from the ones coming back towards you, but trying to get away from the ones behind you. You hear the footsteps behind you continue to run, and they sound like they're going away from you. Eleonora, you begin to hear footsteps approaching your direction closer. They are moving in a little quicker. What would you do?
And I'm just kind of in the middle of...
Yeah, you just escaped these ruins. You're leaving kind of in the middle of nowhere.
I do think we would stop once we hear them start going in a different direction, though. Like, we wouldn't continue to run away. Just like once we feel safe enough, we'd stop and listen in.
Okay. At this point, you don't feel safe, so you're still escaping, but...
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just letting you know, like, if we hear them going in a different direction.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm just looking at all my skills. Can you hold on a minute?
Sure. The one that's coming back towards these two continues to search that area. Yes. H.
I mean, because I don't want to just keep rolling stealth checks. Did you say I could use anything?
If you want to do something, try to get away, let me know. We'll see what it is.
Yeah.
It's more you tell me what you're doing, and I'll give you a skill check or something if you're going to do something.
Sure. Because, if I try to make it, like, if there's like a rock or something that I could throw in a different direction to make them go that way.
Okay. You can try it.
But I would still keep trying to get away, obviously.
Okay. For this, I'll give you sleight of hand to make kind of a toss. It's dex based because you're throwing something. I'll give you sleight of hand.
Yeah. I got a 12.
Okay. So you toss it, and you hear like the sound of this running towards you creature kind of stop. But then it continues to move kind of closer to your direction. Maybe like splitting the difference a little bit of where you threw the rock and where you are. But it's still in your general vicinity.
Okay. Are you going to have me keep going, or how are we doing this?
I'm going to stick with you on this one still. Because the others are still kind of
Okay.
leaving at this point with their rolls.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do? Do you move? Do you stop? Try something else?
Yeah, it's like I don't. If I would have had spells, I think I would have had options, but I don't. Do I feel like I could either find a good place to hide for a couple minutes, or there's like a way I could kind of cut into some of the land, like of the terrain, to go a little faster maybe than someone who might not be knowing where they're going behind me?
Sure. Do survival to see what you can find that looks like a good spot maybe to hide or a good route.
Okay. Oh, 18.
Okay. So you begin to kind of dip down, find maybe a little bit of a hiding spot and some taller grass, some trees to get a little behind. You hear, though, deep, like, sniffing sound of the gnoll trying to track you at this point. Roll me one more stealth check.
I'm like not looking at my dice as I'm rolling, by the way.
You can do it, we believe in you.
Oh, 19.
Yeah.
Not too bad. That's like one of the best she could ever do.
Is that 19
Phantom just
total?
redeemed a bless. I don't know.
19 total?
Yeah, but Phantom redeemed a bless.
That's after the roll, sorry. But
Oh, okay. I would have used it no matter what, but
19 total?
yes.
Okay. I rolled a 19 on my die.
Oh.
You hear...
Can I see this beast?
No, you cannot.
Okay, it was worth a try.
You hear the sniffing continue to get closer and closer in your direction. And then you feel a little hand grab onto your hand. You look down and you see Yip standing there. Just kind of looks
Which
up at
I
you.
didn't know. I don't know what's going on.
You have no idea what's going
Yeah, I'm
on.
like looking at him. Yeah, like, you know, I think she's kind of treating him like he's a kid still, because she is very but saw him casting spells, so the whole thing's very confusing for her.
Yep. And he just says, they went that way. And as this is happening, he begins to cast a spell on you. Are you willing or unwilling to accept this spell?
I guess I'll accept it. Yeah, but she's sort of like looking at him like, what? And I'm like, you can talk? Like, type of like, she's like mouthing that to him, like.
All right. So you willingly accept it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's get that bless rolled. Mike got a bless. And then we have a super and a regular raise. Okay.
So I always do the anime cheer when I get blessed. Like, blessed.
So
Don't start doing this.
as that happens, he casts a spell into you. Let me look up something real quick.
It's not bad. I just start laughing.
Yep, you start laughing real
Thanks,
loud so
Ram.
everyone can find you.
If you have no distractions, then we can get married.
You begin to shrink down, and eventually you realize that you can fly.
Shrink and I'm what the heck? Wait, where? What?
And you have
Amazing.
echolocation now to help navigate. And he just kind of
You're all
points
bad. I
in a
love that.
direction of where to go, essentially, as yip, and then he fades away.
So
As-
so like,
As this knoll is moving in close, you can definitely hear that thing very closely now with your keen hearing.
Yes, yeah, I'll fly the direction he pointed, like, beyond confused, but, like, I have to get out of here, so I'll question this later, type of thing.
Hmm.
can she question it right now?
So your intelligence is 2 right now.
Hmm.
You don't question anything.
You don't question anything.
That's true. Okay, I'm not. I'm just going a
You're feeling good.
direction? Sure.
Yeah. And you begin to fly. Give me a perception roll with advantage.
Oh,
Micom's not the stupidest person around. I need to vamp him back. They'll be tied.
amazing. I got a 14.
On the die? What did you roll on the die? Because you're using bat stats
oh,
now.
wait.
So
Oh, yeah, I got a 13 on the die. Sorry.
okay. So you still got a 14. But you begin flying
Okay.
off in that direction. Okay. You begin to escape with your flight out of here. And
Okay.
eventually, you, Dav, and Winnie, you spot a horse, kind of like off in a spot, kind of hiding away.
Do I know that, like,
This is Dav and
know.
Winnie right now.
You,
oh, I'm so sorry. I thought
Yeah.
it was there too. I don't know why.
Nope.
Okay, just kidding.
but
Oh.
you are.
Choo,
Yeah.
choo.
But they all saw her transform. So
Yeah.
Winnie, I think that's horse Femia.
Would I notice
Okay.
them?
It's hiding.
What's your? Yeah, you probably would. I'd say you probably did.
Can I please say I imagine how horse Femia hides is there's a tiny tree and then just her whole body's like to the
Probably, just like that.
That I'm like turned
Just
so you
half
can't
face.
see. Yeah.
If I
Whole
can't
body.
see you, you can't see me.
I still have my mental stats.
You
I
do.
know how to hide.
Yes.
Oh, it's so funny. I did roll decently good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we
I'll,
try and
I'll
like
move towards you.
go towards the.
So you all meet up.
And we probably like, where's Eleonora? Like, and we'll kind of try and look around. Can we like see?
Yeah. Have you seen Eleonora? Yes or no? Or are you Femia? Okay. Okay. He's like waiting for a
It's just some
response.
random horse
If I-
out here. Oh.
She just stares at you. Is there? Did the bat make it with these two? Mark, I missed that.
No one has any idea that
We haven't
Eleanor
gotten
is
to
a
that
bat.
No.
I know, but is there a
Um,
bat around?
Probably not that you notice at this point, no. Not in your
Okay.
current visual range.
Because I know that Ram turned Dav into a bat before, so that did happen.
That did happen.
He talked about it a lot.
But you currently don't see a bat.
Okay, that's why I was asking. Okay. Yeah, I'll just kind of look back and look at you guys like, where, where is she? Uh-oh.
We got separated. Are you being followed? Are you good right now?
I'll just kind of stomp and like point towards, or gesture towards where I think the road is.
Quiet.
Okay.
Yeah, we should probably go to the road.
We can't just. I mean, we have to look for Eleanor, though, right? We have to.
I'm sure she'll meet us at the road. Yeah, I can send Mike up.
Though?
Fair.
What if you guys go to the road and I go back? I'm just nervous that she's.
She'd probably send up a flare or something. Eldritch blast. I don't know.
She got like pummeled though. She might be knocked out or something. I don't know. Okay. Do we still feel like we're being pursued? Like, did we hear like people?
There's no reason for you to think you are not being pursued right now, I would say.
Right.
I think then. Okay, we can keep moving. I guess we can go to the road and then we'll circle back. I'll just make a big loop if I don't see her or something. I just want to make sure that she's. Okay.
Yeah, we'll check in on her.
And when you said Micah, I'll like nod at you. I'm trying to think of how I would communicate this. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm also thinking, Mark, are there enough trees and stuff? Like, if an owl suddenly got sent up, would it be like immediately noticeable in the sky? Like, how clear is it?
It's not like the most noticeable thing. Plus, most things have 60 feet of vision, so if it's beyond 60 feet, they wouldn't even see it.
Yeah, I'll bamf Mike him back out and kind of have him go up like above the, like near the tree lines a bit and just try and circle around us like 60, 80 feet, trying to look for Eleonora.
Okay. Eleanor, as you're flying along, you see a owl kind of just circling in the sky.
Do I know what that is?
Or
Am
echolocation,
I
I guess.
Recognize it? Yeah. Like, would I recognize it with my 2 intelligence to be like, oh, friend, to like follow it? Or...
Give me an intelligence roll.
That...
Roll it in -4. Roll a d20 -4 from it.
You know what? It's just like when I'm dead anyway. The -4.
Yeah.
It's nothing new.
Nothing new.
It's nothing new for me. 10 -4 for 6.
Okay. I think you would recognize an owl with a 6 on your intelligence. That's not the most insane thing to sense. It's like, oh, that's familiar.
Makes sense.
I know that owl.
I'm gonna follow it.
It's not food. Look for Eleonora. Focus. Stop it.
Eleanor's big adventure.
Follow.
And then you see a horse beneath. You can sense a horse beneath with your echolocation and some other figures down there as well.
You
just see a bat.
It's getting really annoying.
Do I know? Do I know like who they are?
There's probably some friendliness towards them that you can keep as yourself.
Friend.
You know, Euphemia probably has food on her.
Yeah,
Phoebe is a horse. There's no food there. All stuff got merged in.
Good berries. Yeah.
All food got merged in with horse form. So
it's hiding in.
I'll probably follow
though.
Okay.
I'm like following you guys, and I'm like flying like above you, and like landing on Euphemia's head for a minute, and then like flying around.
Yeah, bat lands on the horse's head.
We're all shocked.
Like the bat knows us.
Would I shoo her away?
Maybe? Oh no.
Shoo.
I like go to land on your head.
If this bat is like friendly with us, does that like ping enough of a
tell?
I remember Ram turning Dav into a bat?
Sure.
And I know what's going on.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So
not that you could say anything anyway.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, like,
I can't, but I would kind of like snort at Dav to stop if he's shooing you away.
What? What is it? One of Oh, right. Hello, location.
What's happening?
I'm the only one that knows it's Ram technically, so yeah.
I mean, Dap turned into a bat
feel like
because of Ram as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Wayne's in the
That's
dark
why
on this one,
I'm
but
figuring I put it together.
I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Let's just
I'm
get
just
out of here.
following you guys.
I'm
yeah.
gonna confidently start going towards the road once I've established myself that Eleanor is a bat. I think I will just confidently
Yeah.
take that direction. Like we can go
Okay.
now.
We'll follow you.
Because I'm not gonna drop the
Here's
horse form yet in case we need
Here's
it.
a good berry. You're like still on.
I'm sure I would eat it because, well, I don't know.
Because
Would
you're
they like
excited?
that? Do bats like good berries? That's a great question.
sure, it's magic
it
food.
bad?
It's magic food, so I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. So sure. I'll eat it.
There you go.
Where's Chirix? We need Chirix in the chat. she'll let
Our
us
bat
know.
expert.
I'm sending pictures to Rachel of what I think she look like as a bat.
Perfect.
Hold on.
There you go. Perfect.
The important things. The important things.
I
I will
had
confidently go the
Street Fighter
direction
here?
of the road then.
All right. So you all begin to try and escape, making your way back towards the road. If you're leading, Euphemia, give me a survival check. Trying to keep
Got it.
track of the direction you came in. You guys left some indicators along the way to hopefully follow. So we'll see if you can
Hopefully
find them
this is
and
good.
make your way back.
Hopefully this is good. I got a 12.
Okay. So thankfully, with the indicators that you guys made, it wasn't the hardest check in the world to make your way back, and you do find your way back to the road. About that time, after your process to get out of there, Eleonora reverts back to her normal form as the spell ends after an hour.
Hope you weren't high up in the air.
Yeah, were you flying?
Depends on how. I mean, I'm pretty dumb, so probably. I'll probably
Okay.
like land occasionally, but then I'll probably keep flying. So
We'll
Oh
say
boy.
As long as
I'm
you
not
weren't on my
really
shoulder
high
at the
though.
time.
we'll say 2d6 fall damage on this one. 20
Oh
feet.
boy.
2d6.
20
Might
feet.
get knocked
That's a
out.
lot. No, even up 20 feet. I'd say like 10 feet. I'm like
10
with
feet.
the party. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
1d6.
yeah. There, that's better.
1 point of fall damage as you splat to the ground after you revert back to your normal form.
It is
Oh.
Eleonora.
It's me. Oh my goodness.
About
Okay.
to say it's a good thing we didn't adopt a bat.
Suddenly, all the
Oh.
mosquitoes you were kind of eating as you were flying around for your little snacks,
Taunt you.
you remember that you ate them.
Yummy.
You can take the
Your
grit of
teeth.
being-
They're
I literally take like my handkerchief and I like delicately like in
Ugh.
which was disgusting. Ugh.
source of protein.
Oh no, we don't need to
Maybe
say that
iron,
right
actually. Yeah.
now. No.
Wait, you get a bless for that.
Oh well, thanks.
Well, that was eventful.
Oh my goodness.
will-
Let's keep
I'll-
walking and talking.
I'll stop if anybody wants a ride since I am faster.
How far were we from Yellow Fields? Can't remember.
You still
Couple
have
days still.
like 3.5 days of travel left.
Yeah.
Did we make it like a whole day? Or
From,
was it just like an hour away?
from Yellowfield, you are a day and a half away then. If you
Okay.
wanted to go to Lakeside still, it's 3.5 days out.
Yeah.
Making
Lakeside
sure we
is
weren't
where
like an
we're
hour
headed,
away from the tower and be like, we're just gonna go back.
No, you're
Yeah.
a full day
Yeah,
away
yeah.
from it still. Full day and a
Hey,
half.
Heidi, we're back. We got kidnapped already.
Yeah. As
Heidi's
usual.
faith in us. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I'm sure we would just keep going to Lakeside then. Eleanor seems pretty eager to put as much distance as we can
Same.
from this place. Yeah.
Who looks the worst, by the way, right now? Is there anyone like really, really bad?
I'm at
How about you?
16.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you only have 2. I think.
Mhm.
Or
Yeah.
Euphemia, how much do you have? Do you have like?
Well, as a horse, I have enough. As Euphemia, I
Okay.
do not. So I'm staying a horse until it wears off, and then I'll
Okay.
figure it out. But
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
get some
you- yeah,
distance. Maybe take a breather. Some food.
Yes. Yes.
Good to see everyone's okay.
So you keep moving away. Do you guys want to try and take a short rest here on the road?
At
Like
some point,
a
yeah.
couple hours in.
Yeah, if you feel like.
Okay.
I feel like there's a good hiding spot, and we feel like no one's really behind us. Then I'd say yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah,
I'd
you
be like,
guys-
once-
We'd definitely probably be listening to make sure no one's behind us.
You're like an hour out from the ruins, and then if you guys want to go like another hour down the road,
at least.
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
you stop at like a little campsite that you find along the road there to take a short rest.
Oof.
I will drop my horse form when we do take a short rest.
Okay.
Wait, what's my
What is
We're allowed to roll up.
After the short rest,
Hit
yes,
dice
you
and
can do hit dice and everything because now you can tend to your wounds and eat little foods
Mhm.
and stuff like that.
We'll do it after short rest, you said?
At the end of the short rest, yes, you can do that. You can roll hit dice.
Okay, just
and all
remind
that.
us, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah. But I'll be like kind of drinking some water and trying to kind of calm down. And when Euphemia like reverts back, I'll just say, all right, so I woke up to chaos and then Yip turned me into a bat. What? I don't think that was him. He was speaking our tongue.
It wasn't him.
Oh,
It wasn't Yip. It was Ram again.
oh. All right.
Yeah,
That's-
I didn't tell you yet. It's all been happening pretty fast, but we made another deal about he was gonna go get the sap for us. Maybe he said he could help.
Ah.
She's like starts pacing while she's talking to you. She's pacing, like wringing her hands, pacing.
But he was protecting us, so what was the cost? There's always been a cost.
Yeah. Well, he gave me a stone and he said to put it next to someone that he would use to go to the forest to get the sap because he needs a body, obviously, to get there and do anything.
For Yip.
It was next to Yip, so he asked me if I wanted Yip to go to get it for us, and then I was thinking about it, and we were gonna maybe not make it much longer there if we were gonna stay with that fiend. You know, I mean, he was maybe gonna kill one of us or something. He was getting so antsy, and I was like, Yip is definitely gonna die if he stays here. So I said that he should take Yip. To go.
Okay.
Eleanor just looks like stunned, to be honest.
I know.
Like just completely stunned. She just doesn't say anything for the moment.
So, yeah, I am worried about him going, but he was probably going to die if he stayed there with us. And we were probably going to die if we stayed there much longer.
Yeah, I had that feeling too. I was trying to figure out what to do because it felt like we were about to either. I don't know. It felt very bad, so I don't blame you for doing it. I think that was a good call.
Sorry, I didn't laugh in character. Phantom standard Eleanor look of concern.
That's not the price, though. Well, she paces back and forth a little bit. She it's the you've seen this before with like the curse and stuff where it's so hard for her to come up with the words. She's trying not to panic.
Oh, Dav already goes to like start writing something because he knows it's gonna take you a while to say something. Like he goes back to his notebook while he's waiting.
Familiar stalling from her for sure. Yeah. She's like, yeah, I think the price is that he wants me to marry him.
What?
He,
There might have been a spit take involved with that one with Dav as well, yeah.
I'm sorry. I think I heard you just say that he wanted you to marry him, but that cannot have been right. Why don't you repeat yourself, and I'll hear
I think
it correctly.
she said he's a married gentleman, right? Yeah.
No, that's not what I said. He also didn't exactly ask. He just called me his bride. So I don't really know what that means, and if there's a chance I can get out of it still, I didn't really know that was going to.
Why would a Fae want to marry? Why would a Fae? I mean, not being you're lovely, obviously, but why would a Fae want to marry like?
Good save.
More a random person.
I don't know. I don't.
That's
I don't
strange,
know what it
right?
means.
That's weird.
And I don't know. I was just trying to help, and I was worried about Yip, and I didn't know how else to get us out of there. So I don't know. I'm just gonna have to figure it out later, I guess. I don't know. At least he's gonna be busy in Odra for a little bit, I guess.
I thought Kendra and I were complicated.
I didn't exactly say yes, but we made a deal, so.
Has it ever been, would we ever have heard, or would I guess I have ever heard of like Fae or like deities like marrying people, like what that would.
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
You can roll with all of your history with Dalmine and stuff like that. I will let you roll a religion check on that one, Winnie.
Okay.
Nice.
Can I roll?
Oh.
You can roll religion too. I'll let you do that.
Oh, I thought I had open religion.
Yeah, I have no reason to roll.
I just got a 9.
Okay.
I'm panicking too much. I'm not thinking.
Could I use it as a history roll at all? Because.
Oh, this one's religion.
No? Okay. I got 8.
Okay. Is there any way to give the bonus to someone else with an action, or does it like have to be attuned to it to get the bonus with the stone?
You have to be attuned to get the bonus with the stone.
Yeah, and I don't think you can give it. Yeah.
I wasn't sure. Yeah.
So, this is odd to you. This is weird.
Okay.
Guessing I wouldn't have read anything.
If you have religion, you could roll for that too.
I am proficient.
Ooh.
Activate the Ioun stone. Okay. I'll use my reroll.
Okay.
I'm really curious about this one.
Ta-da.
Much better. 26.
26. So, dealing with the Fae can be tricky, obviously. Wordings can be important. And oftentimes, with their deals and even unions, they mark that with some sort of transaction. So perhaps there was some sort of exchange that happened that would bind it, even potentially, this union.
Yeah. Yep. Pay deals. And just explain that as well.
I think
I'll
the only other time. Oh, go ahead.
I just said I will slowly pull the feather out of my backpack that we exchanged.
And you pull that out, and there is a very faint green shimmer to this feather now that was not there before.
Oh yeah, no, that's legit.
Not even a ring.
A little.
Sorry.
I mean, that's like a human thing. Why would a fae get a ring? That's weird.
No, just something proper.
I would
Whatever,
know
not
that
I expected from
They
him.
don't like rings typically. Metal rings.
True. True.
Oh. All right.
Yeah. Eleanor, proper fae is going to be nothing in the realm of what is proper to you.
Oh, I have learned that. It's just I didn't even know they wanted to get married. It doesn't seem
Why
like
not?
he would be the type. You know what I mean? So,
He's always been interested in her.
I suppose.
I didn't think in that way. It felt like more of a subject. Like he was interested in
Right.
Eleanor, why'd you say it so painfully?
I'm just thinking about all the interactions he's had with her so far, and like yanking out teeth and stuff. It's
He wears it
an
proudly.
interesting.
I don't know.
Oh no! Oh no! No, that is so strange. All right, anyway. Sorry. Really grossed out.
The entire time, Effie is just pacing back and forth while you're talking. She doesn't look like this is making her feel any better.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
That's fine.
Obviously.
We need to stop explaining this right
a little
now.
bit.
We don't need to explain the nuances of this strange relationship right now.
I was just going to say, I've heard a story about a rib being, taken to union someone that's very similar. Different folklore.
Alright. The only other
know,
thing I
Be
think,
less complicated.
I mean, the only other thing that I can compare to this is, like, from what Death has talked about with Eladius, it seems like and Lucy, it seems like some deities do have some sort of relationships with followers. Like they mentioned that a couple times, but
Well, he's not really a
So
deity, right?
well, he is a bit, because Death and I tried to have a conversation, and it did not work on Ram, who was possessed by Winifred at the time.
I mean, we've seen an archfey. Right, well, have we said he's an arch at this point? Sorry.
We learned
Yeah,
that,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And
clearly an
Death-
archfey's got very powerful stuff, but I'm not sure
I
it's
think
fine.
I think they're on this. No, I think they're on the same level, because there was a point where he said, "I can't attack anyone unless I am attacked," and that is the same rules that Death operates by. So I
Would-
think there's
And-
some level there.
Would there be any prior
Wouldn't
knowledge
the-
of knowing if archfey would be considered deities at all? Or like that same level of power?
You can roll another religion check if you'd like to.
Just
Can I as
curious.
well?
Sure.
I just wondering if there'd be an explanation on it.
Much better. I don't have any help with religion, do I?
20.
Forgetting. No.
Okay.
15.
So Winnie, you would have some level of awareness of like hierarchy of gods, and like Dalvin is
Yeah.
at like the top end of it, and then there's some things that go below it. The details of it might not be as clear to you, like where things would line up. Dev would definitely have some understanding of the hierarchy for sure, and a little more like a general thing. Like there's the higher up major deities and the minor deities, and there's like demi and archfey would kind of fall into that category typically. Some could rise up to maybe like a minor deity in certain cases, but they're not like as well known typically. The closest like fey gods for the major would be Dalmine and what's his face? Am I forgetting his name right now? Zogvest.
He's just. Oh, just kidding.
No, for fey gods.
For Faye. Got
Yes.
it.
Okay.
So, those would be
What's
the
the second
two.
one you said?
Zogvest is the nightmare god, and then Dalmine is the dream god, goddess, and those would be fey gods that you would be aware of, and then archfays could become various levels like a demigod and stuff like that, or minor. depend on their power.
How did I not think of Dominating as Fae this whole time? I don't know why. That's
Yeah,
weird.
I don't really either.
I know like Dream, but for some reason I just didn't connect Fae with it, even though it's like been
She's like nice
characteristics of
Fae.
Yeah.
There's nice Fae, yes.
Okay. Well, I guess he could be rivaling levels of like a demi god or minor god, I guess.
That's sort of what I
It
wanted.
seems like maybe, I mean, between his interest in Euphemia always, you talk about being special and cursed. It seems to me that he, for whatever reason, we don't really know, needs her for something. So I don't think I think it'd be more of a marriage of, convenience where he seems to
Maybe
need
it's just like a formality.
maybe some sort of contract with like a mortal or something. Yeah, I don't know. Something about it seems like it's all.
I was going to say the opposite. What if he wants to gain in power, and that's part of it?
Well, regardless, it'd be something that he, I guess when I say needs, I mean in the sense of like,
Yeah.
advantageous for him for whatever reason. Something about Euphemia made her stand out. I think originally it was the curse, but he must. I mean, even him needing to possess bodies, like he clearly needs mortals for some things, I guess. And maybe I don't know what he's trying to do on this plane, but I don't know. I guess we could see what he wants and see if we can get out of it.
There's only so much he can do here, right? Because he can't actually get here at the moment.
So, and you're saying currently he is possessing Little Yip to do what?
Get the stat right.
He asked me on the road if I wanted his help. And so I asked him if he could get an ingredient for us.
Do you feel like his chances of survival will... I mean, he did turn a whole party of those people against each other. Mark! The chat! I've never seen Mark look so smart!
I'm just saying, be careful with the deals you make with Faye, y'all.
You're so happy right now. Giggle, giggle. Oops. Oh my gosh. I mean, I know he turned 3 very powerful beings against each other, so there is that.
I would not have chosen Yip. I tried to ask if there was another option, and there wasn't in the moment.
Well, it saved us, so right now it's the right move.
I was worried about us dying and Yip dying immediately if one of us was killed. And it seemed like maybe a better way. At least he'd be far away if something happened. I'm sorry if that was a bad choice. I didn't know what else to do.
I'm not going to shame you for anything that's happened. We were stuck in a terrible position. I was the one that said we should go do this in the first place. I insisted.
All right.
So,
no blame going around. We're all responsible. We've been through this before.
No,
we don't. Yeah.
I know. I'm saying though.
Yeah.
This isn't something that needs to be shouldered alone.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry you were put in that position. It also seems like the mishaps. It felt like we were being worked against. It's like every time we decide to go after one of these ingredients, it's as if the magic says no. That's what it's starting to feel like. I don't know if that's real or not.
Fiendwork always said it felt sentient. And maybe the more we're... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I haven't been able to trust anything that I cast. It's just not working. It's just not working how it should, and it's not working when it needs to work. So I didn't know how else to get us out of there. It was the only option I could see.
You're smart.
Well, I don't
I
feel
wasn't
very
gonna wait to
smart
help
right
you
now. I
guys,
feel tricked, so...
Well, the choice has been made. We will have to live with the consequences. You are not the only one that has made choices that you will probably regret. There is only forward now.
But also, I will say, you can only regret them if you live to regret them. And we might not have lived through that, so I don't think that that's the worst option. So I think that we did the best we could do.
It is the cutest.
What? It's true.
It is the
We're
cutest.
dead.
She
We
just
can't regret
breaks
anything.
in. But at least we're alive.
We're alive. And we have stuff. We can still recover, I mean, relatively easy. I think this is better than being enslaved or dead, so.
I kind of walk over and just put like one hand on Euphemia's arm, and it's that silent, like, I'm gonna hug you unless you say no sort of look, because
She
knows
looks
by now,
pretty
but-
wooden at the moment. She won't resist you.
I'm gonna give her a hug. Looks like she needs one. But he's very clear that he should ask consent before he did it based on everything she's been through. So that's what the silent nod was about.
This isn't a proposal, I promise. Just fucking
The process doesn't mean anything. We're
soon?
just-
I'm just saying, Ram asked if she wanted to make the deal. It was asking.
It was asking for a deal.
Yep.
You know. Didn't know I should have been more educated on fake culture. Euphemia
Mark,
should
why
have done
didn't
her
you propose to
research.
me with like some weird shady deal? Like a month later, you're like,
Right.
"Yeah, we're engaged." You didn't know that?
Rachel, what do you think the first
Just
time you ever
sign
met
it.
him was?
Just sign it.
That's what's happened since.
The spinach was the thing.
The spinach party. No, it was all an elaborate setup.
You ate the spinach, it sealed the deal.
Deal
Immediately.
sealed. Everything else is just fluff on it to make it look normal.
There you go. It's all coming out.
He did propose on April Fool's Day, so like actually propose.
Very
and we
Faye
always
like to
joke
do,
it's a
isn't it?
giant trick. So
Yeah,
That
it is
would be
very
the
whimsical
archfey.
of
If
you,
any of us
yeah.
would ever be an archfey, it would be Mark.
it would be.
Oh my
He's so
gosh.
proud of himself. Look at that smile. You're so cute. Okay. Yeah, I think Eleanor will kind of let them settle. I think, but Eleanor will like kind of just go off and like look at the woods for a little bit and just think. She is definitely trying not to show any frustration or anger, but she needs to cool down a little bit. So she's
Fair.
just kind of keeping her distance for a bit.
Okay.
Sorry, she texted me something. We have to tell you later.
Okay.
I thought you'd like it. Can I actually? We're taking like a rest. Are we taking long rest or taking a short rest just right now? 'Cause I did short rest hit dice, but I didn't know if it. If we like have time.
You guys are currently doing a short rest, is what it sounds like, unless you
We're
want
just
to
doing a
camp
short
out.
rest. Yeah.
I think they're short so we can keep going.
Yeah, we need
Okay.
to keep going.
So
I guess she will start like, I don't know, kind of like since Domine's a fae, she would kind of like pray to Domine and be like, any insight on this would be helpful. Like, kind of just like I don't know what.
Have you ever proposed to anyone, Dominic?
Dominic, do you offer?
What's happening? Is this-
Do you
Dominic,
offer
we're not
marriage
married, are we?
counseling? Are you marriage counseling,
like,
Dominic?
do we, like,
Maybe.
is this normal in the fae culture? Like, I don't know, kind of just.
I thought I'm a cleric.
Like,
You
should
didn't-
I be offended you haven't proposed to me yet, Dominic?
Yeah. Is this
I was like, you taught me
normal?
ceremony, but can we, okay.
Yeah. You're not
We
getting
can't all
any
be
direct
special.
answers back, Winnie, but you kind of just have this thought in the back of your head, like, if I have questions, maybe I could look things up in Lakeside.
Yeah, that was my thought, and also going
Yeah.
to like the temple and Lakeside and stuff. So like, kind of, yeah. Just a thought.
Wait, we got chat blessing that came in a while ago. We'll get that real quick.
I'll give
Kelly.
Eleanor a good like 30 minutes, but I think Dad would go check in on her like 20-30 minutes into it.
Yeah, I probably have gone to sit by myself, and I have written death just because, like I said, we could have even died right now. So I'm just trying to get updates as much as we can just in case something happens. So she's
Definitely could
probably finishing up that.
Okay.
And if Dav's coming up, I'm just like, yes, Davril, what do you need?
I can leave you alone if that would be better. I can understand.
If you are trying to tell me to take it easy on her, I will. That's why I'm over here. It will be fine.
No, not at all. Feel free to go as hard as you want.
No, I will not do that.
I know you won't. You are. You shoulder things just as much as we do. I wanted to make sure you're not going too hard on yourself.
Oh. With bringing us out there.
Just everything. Just checking in. See if you wanted to shoot anything.
Oh. Well, maybe later when we're not quite so near our enemies, but...
Yeah. Also, I figured a mishap going off would probably frustrate you even more.
Yes. Well, I'm glad we're not dead. But I think it will be on my mind for quite a bit that my son is trapped in a dying plane that we are destroying ourselves. So, I have not been able to get him out, and he will not get out now. We were close to dying again. And the cost we must pay for us to not die is to use another child. So, I knew that we would have to take a dark path if we're ever going to make it out. But the cost sometimes, I don't like that cost. And I don't think it should have been paid.
I don't think a lot of these costs have been reasoned, thought out.
They're not. They're instinct. So I understand why she... Yes. I understand why she did it, and I understand her reasoning. And I will not blame her or hold judgment on her. But...
It's okay for you to say that you wanted to be the same.
I have my lines. Using a child is one of them. I don't think I'll ever cross that one. And if I do, then probably I should be dead.
To be fair, and I'm not trying to be Dav-like or anything, but we don't know when Noel's come to adulthood. So he might have been like
That one won't work.
no, okay.
No.
I didn't think so.
You did not hear the way he talked. He was small. He was younger than Julian.
That's fair.
And if he comes back to deliver us the sap, he's separated from his father. I don't know what we're going to do with him then.
Quick interjection here, just a side note. It didn't really come up too much. The one with the flail definitely seemed to be more fatherly-like than the one who looked really indifferent that you guys were initially interacting with.
Oh! Well,
Yes,
that changes it a little bit then.
Yeah.
I picked that up.
Oh.
Yes.
Thank you for saying that, because I
It was not
was
being very nice.
strategizing a bunch.
Yeah, the other
And
one that
was
you guys
not
initially
thinking
interacted
about.
with didn't even really interact with Yip whatsoever.
That's what I thought.
The other one seemed more like
Oh.
scolding father-like to Yip when he got caught.
Oh, okay.
Just
I
about to go in
redact
that
that
direction,
last statement then. Yeah, I don't think she'd say that because he seems like a bad dad. Maybe that's okay.
Yes.
Maybe he should be,
Like maybe
mean,
we could
ultimately-
rehome him.
It did
Yeah.
factor into my choice. She just didn't say it at the moment.
Oh yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it this way, it's protected by Ram, which if I'd ever want anyone to take over my body, I'd want someone powerful like that. And we're getting him away from that devil and whatever else they would have taught him to do, treated him like.
Maybe.
Maybe it's not the end of the world.
Well, it is, but that's besides the point.
Touche.
Yes, I have done much that I will have to live with as well. So we will all probably have our things by the end of this. And maybe we can, if the child survives, perhaps we can find a better place for him. That's a big if. So
I guess all I'm trying to say, and I think we're both saying the same, just in our own ways, but whenever I'm really down and frustrated about what's going on, that's when I feel like I'm at my worst, when I'm unable to react the same, or I stumble more. That's all I'm saying. It's just, yeah, everything really sucks right now. But again, none of it was our choice. So it's okay to forgive that a little bit. To know going forward, we're trying to make it better. Because I think that frustration will eventually cloud more and more of what makes you you. And I'd hate to see that. And Julian needs the mother he had when we get out of this.
we will see. I don't know how much of that we can afford. The goalposts keep moving. But I understand what you're saying. I don't throw away things flippantly.
I know. And I've already told you I'm willing to do whatever it takes. So I know we're going to have to make choices that might align in the goal of what we're doing. But at the same time, what's the point if we lose our humanity while we're doing it, right? Point is we're trying to... Well, I just mean trying to... I know, Mark, Dad didn't see Mark's face, but that threw me off, sorry. Just saying, I
was laughing too. Good.
I want to make sure we make this world better by the end of it and not become what's making this world awful. That makes sense.
She just looks like she is just sorting through some thoughts, and she puts her hand on your shoulder and she says, I think we need few of us at least to think with that sort of optimism. And I'm glad you do. As far as I can see, we have only brought pain. And I can do everything I can to turn that around. I will dedicate everything to it. But for some reason here, it's not working.
Haven't brought me pain.
Thank you.
I'll just
You have
leave
not
it at
brought
that.
me it either. Yeah, she'll just like linger her hand on your shoulder for a minute and yeah. Close her book.
Actually, he'll turn around though. I'm optimistic for other people. I think I view myself the same way you do. I don't care what I become, as long as you guys are better off. So I do understand where you're at. Maybe we both should be reminded what we emulate to others, that's all. I'm proud of you.
Yes. Thank you. But when the short rest is up, I think I would come back. Oh, we do a roll.
Yeah, you can heal up. You can really hit dice, everybody.
Woo.
Pretty sure I'll be needing all of it.
I used all of mine. I am mostly better.
I am too.
Yep.
Do you add
rolled real low on
the
this
con bonus after every dice roll?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I always forget that.
I'm at 56 hit points.
The one thing I'm always like questioning, which I'm not sure, but I think part of the gamble is you select how many hit dice you're using and then you roll and then you see what you get. It's not like you keep taking like, okay, one more.
I thought you could pick.
Okay, one
Right.
more, or like, oh, okay,
Oh, I thought you could do that. I didn't realize.
Oh.
I mean, I used them all anyway. So
I mean, that's how D&D Beyond does it. Is like you select how many you're doing, and then you roll it, and then you add that much in.
Oh.
I could double check the rules on that, but
Could you? Because that is so much harder to try
for
and
now,
add.
we'll just do
all
it. You
this
guys can do
stuff,
it the way you've been
yeah.
doing it, but that is one thing I'm wondering is which way does that roll? Because there's a difference there.
Mm-hmm.
Also, P.S. I rolled almost all 7s and 8s.
Hey, look at that.
Nice.
In my
Look at you go.
also just great.
I rolled 2 8s and 2 3s, which was strange because I was like, most of my dice I do the same number.
I used all my hit dice and I'm still at half.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
I rolled pretty bad.
I used
Also a
most
wizard,
of mine.
so.
I'm doing okay. I didn't use all of them, but
Okay, players can decide to spend an additional hit dice after each roll. There you go.
oh,
You guys are fine.
Hey, okay. Yay.
Yep, you're all
I
good.
understand what you were saying though about guessing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I wanted to look it up, so you're all good.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
All
I I do think though, if we're starting to go, like keep going, I would talk to Euphemia on the road at some point. But
Sure. So yeah, if you can finish up your short rest, get packed up, get back on the road, start continuing kind of southward. But yeah, go ahead if you want to talk.
How long do we reckon my dark vision has been up?
Let's see. You did that earlier in the day, so
Mm-hmm.
it's probably getting close to the end by this point with everything you've done.
Okay. I have weird spell slots left.
Oh yeah, arcane recovery.
I gotta upcast this. This will be fine. That'll be fine. It'll be fine.
A 5th level dark vision.
Yeah, I wish I had a 5th level left. No, I'm gonna use a 4th level.
All right.
Away from everyone and hope I don't knock myself out.
Okay. Unfortunately, the mishap level did get up to high in all of this chaos. So let's see as you cast that. Oh wow. All right, we'll see what happens here.
Are we gonna make my day or make it worse?
You did get a mishap. And
if it's the smell one,
it is.
like-
Oh my goodness.
Can I just go home and try again tomorrow? Funny.
she just curls up on the road, and we're like, oh no.
Okay.
Oh dear.
I'll get the disc going. We'll put her on it. It's fine. We'll pull her along for.
Just totally shuts down forever.
No, you feel
Got a ton of
a
PvP, man.
wave of protection kind of wash over you
Hey.
with that
It's
mishap.
Ram.
Aw.
Ram's love just you can feel
so
it just washing
comforting.
over you.
It's so comforting.
Feel the protection. Just
Just what I
Why are you
needed.
sad? There you go.
Don't be sad.
Yeah, don't be sad at all.
Uh-oh.
Grab this one.
I know. She does look really like she's fully withdrawn. She's not talking to anybody, I think, at this point. She kind of shut down after everybody's reactions about everything that happened. So she'll just walk. She won't like ignore you if you walk over to her, but
Sure.
But I hope she keeps in mind that when he said she's happy we're all alive, so the little tic tac of like, well, we did
The
make
most-
it out is lodged in there. So
it's we have
it's not
that.
all bad. we're okay.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I'll go walk, like keep pace with Euphemia. And I'll say like kind of quietly, I really do not want to say this loudly or advertise it. But I'll say, you know, the day that a few days before we went to go rescue Julian for the first time. That was when Death and I made that deal to take souls for Julian's protection. And in the heat of the moment, up in the house, days later, I had still not claimed a soul. It was supposed to be to help Julian. I did all the rationalizing I could. I did think at the time that they were grave robbers, so I felt all right. Killing someone and taking their soul. And it was only till when we came to the second timeline did I realize that it was probably just a poor, influenced man who had done no wrong. There is pain for those souls that I capture. And I will live with that. So I hope you know. I understand. That split-second decision. The desperation. I do not fault you for it. I understand it.
Thank you for saying that. It doesn't make what I did any less horrible.
Me neither. There will be consequences for both of us. Whether that be personal guilt or it be something worse. But the best we can do is accept it, take responsibility, and change what we can. You and I have been put into horrible positions, Euphemia. As much as people would like to judge, I cannot say with certainty that others would not make the same choice. Maybe some, but not as many as they would claim.
You just wanted to help people, you know. I can't even do that anymore. It's every time I try, it works against me. It's not working. I don't know what else to do without making it infinitely worse, or more people dying. I don't know how to stop that from happening, and I don't think this will stop it, but if there's the slightest chance that it works, I still will not feel good that that is how I did it. It doesn't feel justified to me at all. I had reasons, but it's not justified.
Yes. And that is often, I think, what we all have our disagreements on, is there's the big picture, there's the small picture. That is often how I have made my decisions, is the world at large. And all the lives on my head through my death. I don't want that to happen again. So I understand the pain of nothing you can do is right. It doesn't matter how badly you want to help, because all you do is make things worse. I live it every day. Every moment.
At least we are on the same team.
I don't know if many would understand us the way that we understand each other because of this similar situation we have been found in. I don't know if we're cursed or not.
I do not think the hag curse was the only thing that follows me around. Just... why else would it be so bad? There's no other explanation.
Yes.
The harder we try, the worse it gets. When it fails for the final time, what then?
I've thought that many times. I will have the death of my son in my own head. It is not a fate that I want. But that's the only reason why we have to keep going. There must... Either we give up now, and I don't know, it gets worse, or we try to push through it. It feels like our only option is to push through it. And be ready for whatever consequences come upon our heads for it.
She will, she'll reach out and just take your, like, touch your sleeve for a second and lean a little closer to you. And say even quieter, like, I am doing everything I know how to do, and what I don't know how to do, and it is still not working. I'm at the end of what I can't even help. How I know how. I tried to heal all of us and it just didn't. It didn't work. It just failed in my hands. So then what?
I hesitate to give you advice because I don't know if I should be the one giving it. But I know that for me, there was a moment I realized that who I was had to die. Had to be done. Because that woman would not survive. That woman would not rescue her son. That woman would not have what it took to accomplish anything in this life, with this curse, with this situation. And who I am now is nothing like her in many ways. I do not know if that is what you need to do, but it perhaps is something to think about. And I'm not saying to leave behind your kind heart. I'm not saying to change who you are intrinsically as a person, but perhaps there are things holding you back. I do not know.
I don't know most things anymore. Thank you for talking to me.
You have changed much already in our time together. So perhaps there's more changing that needs to be done. But I would not call a mishap a failure on your part. I will say that. That is an entity all of itself.
As you walk on the road having this conversation, you look down, Euphemia, and you see from the path a flower that has grown, but it's like bent all the way over, as like the top of it's like too heavy and weighed down. And it looks like they are petals made of gold pieces. As thank you for the raid, behold roleplay. You find 16 pieces of gold on this flower that grew up on the path here.
Wow. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much for the raid and helping the party out.
Woohoo! Yeah.
And then, I guess one other thing I'll just say to her before I'm done with the conversation. I'll just say, Do you mind if I tell Death about this? Perhaps he has some knowledge into these, Bay arrangements.
You can tell him. That's fine. Maybe there's a loophole.
He seemed to understand at least a bit of who Ram was when he was prancing about interrupting our conversation. So, perhaps.
Pretty hard for us to get information any other way these days, so
Yes,
thanks.
of course. I'm here if you need anything.
Okay.
So I'll give her like a side squeeze and then I'll kind of move on my way.
So, you guys just continue on your journey to Lakeside.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys would want to accomplish on your journey?
I would offer dream spells, but I don't know if Euphemia wants to talk to her dad anymore, so
This is a really awkward time to talk to him. Oh no.
Dad,
You want to meet your son-in-law?
I'm
Oh
engaged.
god. He would jump in too. He probably could. It would be very awkward. She looks like she almost would say yes, but I think right now she's a little too glum to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
At least right now. Yeah.
I think my other thing, which we can save it for next week even if you want, because I know I've talked a lot. I was gonna dream spell Lucy on the journey. But so let me know if you want me to later or now or whatever.
I'm just seeing, is anybody else doing anything?
Is it the whole journey you're asking about?
If
Or
you
just
have
the next
plans,
day?
if you have plans for the whole journey, I mean, we could fast travel to Lakeside if it's nothing else, like
Mhm.
major. We don't need to roleplay every day, but
It would probably just be the next message, but Dav does message Kendra every morning, even if she doesn't reply.
yeah, she's not replying at this point.
Latest message though was just, so I already almost died again. Sucked. So hoping he saves the world with us when the time comes. And that's kind of like the brevity of like every day. It's just kind of something along those lines. Just hoping that when the times come, she's willing to listen.
You sense it
Or
is
that they're
received,
saying.
but she does not reply.
Yep. He figures as much.
All right. Yeah, that first night, you probably wouldn't have a lot of time to do a dream spell just because of your long day and try to get back on track.
Makes sense.
So if you wanted to do one, you could do it as you get closer or one of the later days if you want for Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
What do
And
you,
obviously I'd talk to Julian every night.
I'll
but
ask
yeah.
you too, Winnie, do you have anything that you want to do on the rest of the journey? You're muted, I think.
You're muted. You're muted.
Still
Kelly?
muted.
Sorry, I was thinking, and then I heard, and it was like cutting. I don't know. My Discord's being weird, and so I'm hearing
Oh.
like fractions of stuff. I think I'm good. I think I'm gonna wait till we get to Lakeside. I think I feel okay with what
Okay.
I'm doing.
So, yeah, just we can breeze through some of the stuff real quick. Is this a full-on scene you want to do with Lucy, or like a quick synopsis? What do you want to do?
I had hoped to like role play with it, so if you want me to wait, that's fine.
We got a little bit of time. We could do a quick one probably
Okay.
if you wanted to. All right. So, You do your dream spell with Lucy on the third night, we'll say, of travel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. What dreamscape do you make?
A bar, because she seems to like that. I don't know if she can interact with anything in there.
Yeah, she like picks up some of the bottles and looks very disappointed that she can't actually drink anything. Well, this is just great. Just teasing me with this, okay?
Oh, yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Don't know what environments you like. Hello. I heard you were stuck here, and
Yes.
I wanted to personally apologize.
How is this your fault?
Well, it was my death that shut down the plane. Plane on travel.
Doesn't make it your fault.
You actually don't blame me.
Why would I?
No. Many do. I was just wanting to say that, though.
I think this rock's rolling down the hill whether or not you do anything, so...
That may be true. Yes. So how stressed out is Death right now?
Oh, I'm sure he's having the best time right now.
Yes. I don't know how much of a front he puts up with you.
Well,
But,
more now, because I can't get and talk to him face to face anymore, but...
True. I wasn't sure, what... I didn't know how close he was to anything drastic, or if you think it still feels moderately in control.
I think we'll find out soon enough where he's at.
This was how things progress, you mean?
Yep. I don't know where things are gonna go from here, but... it's getting bad out there. Sometime we're gonna have to do something, one way or the other, because sitting around ain't gonna do anything good for us.
No. Not at all. Have you seen anything?
Been told to stay outside of Shadow Rock. I don't know if anybody's alive in there or not. Not really seeing much activity going on in the city from what I can see.
Really? All right. No signs of a second luminance anywhere.
I'm not aware of anything, but I don't see much going on in the city at all. I've been told to stay away because some sort of aura, whatever, so...
Yes. Yes, it affected all of our group back in the other timeline. Some makes you not want to hurt him or to do what he says.
So
So,
I don't even know what's going on, what could be happening inside that city. But between you and me, there'll be a point where I'm not waiting around anymore.
I was about to say, I'm sure that's driving you crazy.
Something's got to get done at some point.
Well, if you don't mind, I might check in occasionally. I would appreciate if you don't make a move without me. Or at least without me knowing.
You head in this direction?
I'm trying currently to get ingredients to make sure that this whole plane doesn't fall apart. So, not
see.
currently, unfortunately. I actually had asked Death about that for something for you to do.
I see.
There's 4 of them. And, that's the hope that an ancient magic ritual will help the plane with these things. Every time we try, we get sidelined. But
So you're asking me to get one?
I talked to Death about it a bit, and he seemed like he wanted you to stay. But if there's a point that you need to do something else and you decide not to listen to him, maybe. I don't know.
Is there one nearby here? Because I can't get around easily.
I heard that. There is a magma ruby in the mountains up north a bit more.
Magma ruby. Where would that
That's what
be?
it is. Let's see. It's been forever. It was basically volcanic, like in the volcanic parts of the
So,
mountain up north, right?
A magma ruby is a ruby that was dipped in lava near a red dragon's lair.
Oh, okay. So I'll convey that. Dipped
Which I
in
think we've
lava
heard
near-
were in those mountains there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, we heard that there were red dragons around in that area. It's still a bit of a trek, though. So
Okay. Well, good to know in case I get real bored and real desperate.
yes. Yes. Because, I mean, Lucy, we almost died again, like 2 days ago. It feels like we just cannot accomplish this. So if you feel another shudder from this world, I worry it's starting to get too late. So I'm trying to spread this information around, so if we can't do it, maybe someone else can.
Maybe I'll convince him to let me go. Maybe I'll go either way. But we'll see. Not much he can do to stop me at this point.
Oh my goodness, yes, that is true. How often do you go against what he wishes?
More than he wants me to, but
Oh, so this is normal, potentially.
I mean, it's never anything too bad. But
Yes,
I'm not sitting on my hands forever, so.
makes sense. All right. Well, I will check in again if you don't mind me stepping into your dreams occasionally.
I guess. I don't always keep the same sleep hours, so we'll see how well you can connect with me, but
Sure. But, I'll let you know if we're headed your way, too, if something changes.
that works.
Right. Thank you, Lucy. I'll do everything I can to make sure that you get out of here. I just hope I can.
Yeah. Do our best to get out of here together.
You haven't happened to see a flying tower around, have you?
I'm not.
By the way. I think Stavstrom has moved Julian. I do not know where he is.
Oh, I'll keep an eye out for that too.
Thank you.
Not that I can see too far, but...
Right. Yes. All right. Do you need anything else before I go?
No.
All right. Well, be well. Thank you again.
Yeah, try not to die.
Yes, I'm trying very hard, and it's number 4 at this point. So,
Yeah, tell those other ones to not die too. Really counting on you all not to die and make this worse.
yes. We'll do my best.
Great.
All right, goodbye. I
Goodbye.
just kind of let the dream fade.
All right.
Oh my gosh, Lucy. Yeah, I know he doesn't want me to, but I'm gonna get bored, so maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like if the second I said dragon, I was feeling like her heart eyes for that, being like, I want to go do that, though. So.
That sounds pretty good. So, that's the 3rd day of travel. 4th day, the only thing of note, really, I would say, is you guys do pass a small caravan of people who look like they are heading north, and they, if you ask them, they'd mention they're trying to get to Northport, just to kind of get away from Heaven's Reach, and they're heading to Northport to try and find somewhere to move in there. But that is about all of the major notes for that day, and then day 5 would be the day that you would arrive in Lakeside. So you guys kind of pass there's a tavern, I think, that's at the intersection on the 4th day, I think it is. So you could swing by there. It's pretty abandoned at this point.
Beds, right?
Let's see, where's the name of this place?
It's something about a goose or a swan.
Yeah.
I thought.
So it's not. It's actually past the it's right by the water. The Drunk Swan. The Drunk Swan is the one you guys could stop at, and that was by the river as you cross over there. So that'd be like the 3rd day of travel. I think you'd reach that one. And then 4th day and 5th day, you guys would arrive in Lakeside. So that means you are arriving to the city of Lakeside on the 3rd. So you guys have reached the new year.
Oh yeah.
And
There's a sports event going on in Lakeside.
are there sports events?
Yeah, it's because we're coming in next Tuesday or next Sunday.
Perhaps there will be. We'll see.
Super Bowl.
Or like
oh my
a
gosh.
Super Bowl of chili at a tavern that we find.
You might be able to find some real good chili.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Look at those hawks by the sea. Wow.
That took me a second. I was like, why are you talking about hogs? What the heck?
We're not about the ocean. What are you talking about?
We're patriotic about our lakeside lake hawks.
Lake hogs.
So yeah, you would make it though on that 5th day to Lakeside, and we'll end there as you guys are arriving that evening after a long day of travel. Again, darkness for everything but the morning of the 4th day. There's a brief flash of light of like the sun kind of appearing for a moment, and then shortly after that it dissipates. Like maybe 3 minutes later it goes out again.
Oh jeez.
So there's a
It tried.
brief moment of nice weather for a moment, and then it goes away. But nothing on day 5. It is darkness. And, yeah, you guys would arrive in Lakeside.
Wow.
We made it.
We can do like one of those like videos where you just see like where our travels are and just like bounce around and then like, you know, like it circles back to the same cities multiple times and
Yes.
being bounced around. I think it'd be really fun to watch.
Or is it like in Breath of the Wild, there's the hero's path, and you can see like everywhere you've walked through the entire game.
Yes.
That's fun. I love that.
Just like walking and then teleport away at some point. Yeah, that's fun.
Yep.
All right, but yeah, we'll end our recording here. We'll pick up next week. As a reminder, next week is a special time from 2 to 5 CST, so that we can watch a football game after our D&D game. So, just 1 week of that. Otherwise, we're back to our normal schedule the following week. And yeah, I hope you can join us for that. The Discord, if anybody is interested in joining, is link in the chat for that. And yeah, we'll end this recording and then we'll raid somebody, so stick around for the raid. But thank you everyone for watching. We appreciate you all so much. Have a good rest of your evening. Goodbye, everybody.